Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. We're so glad you're with us today. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and it is the continuation and the final few days of our #1 most wonderful event. If you love saving money on great fine jewelry, the best in the world, oh, we got you covered today. It's an exciting day to be with us. We have so many special pieces. It's all about value. And listen, it's one of a kind. So that's the beauty of it. We have some diamond pieces today. Yes, I've got some beautiful hoop earrings that are oval shapes inside out style. We also have a couple of fabulous Tanzanites, blue wing block Ds. They're not finished quite yet, but we've got a really cool ring or two for you. And also some of our classics like tennis bracelets, but there are mostly one-of-a-kinds in our exotics that we adore. We even have some brand new for you as well, so we'll get that going. But there is just a lot of selection. And of course, the goal throughout this event started on the 1st of February, ends on the 11th. You've got a couple of days here to get your values. I only get 2 days left with you for the sale, so I'm ready to rock and roll as we have been doing since this event kicked off 1 week ago right now. And I'm so thrilled about what we have for you. There is a men's ring that is so incredibly affordable. We have a couple of men's rings, but the cat's eye Alexandrite, I cannot get over the discount there. Plus we have specialty yellow diamonds. I know, Monica, we wanted to bring some out for you, so whenever you're ready. Agatha, we've got your request whenever you're ready. Give you a minute to get settled, but I know you want to see that on the early side, so maybe item number 2 here. So again, Agatha, one of a kind, but that's what really I would encourage you to do. Just like Monica and just like Agatha, make sure your requests are in so we can find whatever it is, because everything in this inventory, everything, there is nothing that is off limits. It doesn't matter how precious or how special or how classic it is, or how many times it's been on the air. It is going on discount. So this is your time to take advantage of anything and everything that you want to have in your jewelry collection. And the timing couldn't be better if you ask me, because we are just steps away from Valentine's Day. We've got, of course, even Mother's Day coming up soon. So I think this is a perfect time to treat yourself, and maybe even some gift ideas. And yes, one of a kinds, if they don't need a gold color change, could still be out to you in plenty of time for that holiday next Friday, Valentine's Day. So just to keep that in mind as you're shopping or making requests as well. And remember, we're still gold color changing when we can. We're still sizing for free and shipping for free as well. So those are all really important ideas. And I love the fact that we're discounting everything. If you are really new to this event, you're going, wait a minute, what, 11% off? That's what this is all about, the biggest and best values we can give you. So whatever I discount it for, that's one thing, but then you get an extra 11% off at checkout. So you ready to get started? We got a busy Saturday ahead, as they always are, and a busy party weekend ahead as well. So I love this weekend. So let's get started with our Sphene. Actually, I'm going to show you, where is it? Here it is. I know Sphenes have been something that have been a lot of you have been asking about. So let me start there. That's what we have here to start. Take a look at this, and we'll zoom right in. It's going to be our Sphene. That's a good looking Sphene too. Yes. You got it, Agatha. We will show it to you coming up next. So here's our Sphene. It's going to be 11270, actually 5748. So we'll start here, then Agatha, yours is next. And then again, Monica, whenever you're ready, got you some special pieces as well. Can't wait for all the fantastic values we have. It's going to be a wild day. So I'm telling you, even just this last few days, I mean, it's been crazy. And so keep those requests coming. We want to move out everything from the vault. That is my goal, and we're going to accomplish it. So here we go. 54 points on the Sphene. It's a color changing variety, but it's still open color, bright material. Of course, it's got that dispersion we love to see, but also a lot of diamonds at 65 points there. So beautiful in every way. Very, very affordable as well. You're never going to see pieces as affordable as they are right here and now. That's the fact. So thrilled about this event, and yet it's not going to be even, oh no, not $1,000. Not even going to be. How about this? I'll make it $949. That way you get that extra 11% off, and you are living right, because that'll end up being $844 at checkout. So big time value there. Let me know if you're thinking about it. We will help you out. That is a reminder. One of a kinds is what we have the most of. So that's really crucial. Please remember that as you're shopping and as you're requesting and as you're seeing stuff that you love here on the air. As soon as it goes up on the air and you're going, ooh, I like that. That's when you want to dial in. Don't necessarily wait around for the price. Again, I'm a shopping expert. I am a professional shopper. And knowing how it's done around here, you want to make sure you're on the phone lines and ready to go. Let me show this to you on the hand. I can't believe we're going to do that for $844. So that's a big value. Again, that's the Sphene that so many of you have been wanting. I know we have a bigger stone as well. It's our big 5 carat 99. But that one, of course, gets really pricey with that size being almost 6 carats. So I love that we can get you a ½ carat or so for that price. At, again, the discounted price will be $844 and change. So that's a huge value. Please take advantage of it. You love it. There is only one, and we'll change the gold color as well. So if you don't absolutely adore the white gold it's in now, no problem. We'll change it up to the yellow or the rose. Okay, so let's get on to our Tanzanite next. We'll see one last look at the Sphene here up close, and then let me know. We don't wait for pieces to go because, again, trying to show you absolutely everything in this inventory over the next few hours that I have with you. I've got 3 hours today and 3 hours tomorrow, so we're going to really motor through a lot of great pieces. But here you go, Agatha. This is a good one. 112-7386 is next. It's a blue wing block D, and it is a cushion cut, and it's a square cushion, so a very exotic cut for us with the diamonds all the way around it and down the middle of this split shank as well. So this will be 7386, also a one of a kind. And again, I always let you know that so that you know this is the one you're getting. So if you like the way it looks on TV, get ready. It's going to only look better in person when you see it at your home and you open that box and you see the grand reveal, and oh, are you going to be thrilled with 7386. It's a 4 1/4 carat, so 4.25 on this one. And then we have, and thank you. Hi, Charmaine. Thank you for being with us this morning. And this one's going to be 86 points in diamonds, and it's in the yellow, but we will change it. It is true. We see most of our blue wing block Ds to start in the white gold. So if that is your preference, go ahead. Feel free. There's no extra charge for that. And then we will make this one, oh, a $79.99 piece. I think it's always good to know how much you're saving on these events like this, right? That's what we love. We know our values are amazing anyways. But to know how much you've got to save, that's even more impressive. And look at that. When the red flashes are coming through on camera, you know you're looking at one of our very, very best. It's not 79. It's nowhere near that. You know, we're bringing a 4 carat 25, and it is a 425. I know every little bit counts, so just make sure you got that, you know what you're getting there with that 425. But it's 86 points in the diamonds, and we'll make this one better than even 3,000. How about $29.99 or $2,500? Well, it's going lower than that. And this is before your extra discount, which we love. And then let's make sure this one goes really quickly. And by the way, changing the gold color, not a big deal. It probably won't be to you in time for, let's say, Valentine's Day, but it is going to be right there after. So beautiful piece. Let's make this one better than $25 or $24.99 as well. And that Sphene is still hanging out. If you want that color change Sphene, let me know. And then again, Monica, whenever you're ready, we got out some, she wanted bigger diamonds. We had a 2 carat 13 last night, and a lot of you are thinking about it, but also want to see what we have in 3 carats that are also up for grabs. So we'll do that today. I'm looking forward to that. We got 2 3-carat stones. They're amazing. And this one's actually going to be, you know what? I'll tell you what, let's make it $22.99 instead. That way, after your discount, that's going to be down to $2,046. So just a little over $2,000 to get that beautiful square cushion cut. So highly recommend it. And again, get requests in. That's what really has been fueling this event throughout. So if you do have anything at all, specific or not, it could be a general request like a certain stone in a certain design, or it could be just something really specific like an item number. But this one is gone. Congratulations. And then one of our other, yes. Oh, it was good. Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate it, and have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I know she wanted to see that early because she's got big Saturday plans. So enjoy the rest of the day. Agatha, and thank you so much for shopping bright and early with us today. I realize it may not be early morning where you are, but again, it's morning out here, and it feels early with our back-to-back Friday night and Saturday morning, but here we go. It's 6720, another very popular stone throughout this event and throughout our entire inventory is here, and that is going to be that 80-point gold quartz, and it's a round, and of course a very specific, I would say, pattern. This is Mother Nature, and Mother Nature teams up with a great lapidary to show off the beautiful pattern of the 24-karat gold in that quartz stone. It's 80 points in diamonds as well, so it's the 80-80 ring, and it almost looks like a floral. I love that because it's taking so much of the natural elements we love, like, again, precious metal in a precious gem, but then giving you that a floral design around it, which is so attractive, and yet it's going to be, oh, let me try it on for you, and by the way, it's in the yellow now. That's a beautiful match with the gold as it naturally occurs, but if you'd like to change it out, you can. So we're doing that on most opportunities. Some of the exceptions are our platinum pieces, of course, those stay in platinum, but you have got a wonderful option here, and this one's going to be affordable as well. And with the 80 points in diamonds, remember what we show you pretty much all throughout the day and event is one of a kind. My exceptions would be a diamond band that I have, some diamond hoop earrings, but that's really it. These colored stones, these beautiful mountings, this is what you see. So shop with confidence, because what you see on the air, all we have to do is either change the gold color if you want to, which probably on this one, you're probably gonna leave it, and size it, and then it gets right out in a box to your house, and that's even free to ship it out to you. So it's a perfect time to try what we're all about. If you are brand new, remember you still have an opportunity, I guess, to get that $50 off if you're a new register. So you would save in addition, and yes, that can be added to your discount that you're already getting, one and all. So that's really important as well. And this is going to be better than even $1,000, and it's not $9.99. I'm loving this extra, extra, extra. This is going to be $9.49 at checkout. Love that one, but really, well, no, it's not. It's not $9.49 at checkout. It's $8.44, as we saw earlier with the Sphene, which is also still here. Who's checking in with us? Well, hello, Kirsten. Good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're so kind. And hi, Sally. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hi, Tracy. Oh, good. You guys are watching from the car on the 10 heading west. Well, let me tell you, I took the 10 heading east today. And the 10 heading west when you're closer to LA is a mess, Tracy. So I'll go back to, I was never a traffic reporter, but I will give you a live update. I don't know how close you are to LA, but there is something serious going on the 10 west. So if you're headed closer to Los Angeles, so just be aware. But hey, Tracy, safe travels to you. Safe travels. Hopefully it'll be all cleared up, because I thought, oh my goodness, if I was going the other way today, I would never make it to that show. So anyway, $9.49 on this one, the gold quartz. I'll try it on real quick for you so you can see what that's all about. Then we got to move. So it's a last call on this one, okay? Gold quartz has been very, very, very popular. So look at the pattern. I just love that that's, again, Mother Nature's pattern through that stone. They're all natural material. And that's a really important look with the way that those diamonds swirl around. By the way, we had more signet rings going out this morning, so thank you to everybody who called this morning early and was still picking up signet rings from last night. It was later in our show. We offered the 2 signet rings at a discount. So if you want to pick those up, you can. Just a little FYI, we have the larger one at $888 minus your 11%. The smaller one's $499. So again, if you missed our Friday, that's something that I did want to point out, because we've had those very popular here already this morning. So keep that in mind. And you can still get yours, and I hope you will, because they're really fabulous for yourself or for gifting. Now, the men's ring. Okay, so there is an incredible men's ring here. Not just incredible in its look and its style and its really, really rare exotic gemstone in the middle, but the price tag is, I mean, I literally gasped when I saw it. I could not believe it. This is not normal for a men's ring. It's one of the more rare exotic stones. We're talking about cat's eye, but it's not cat's eye chrysoberyl. It's actually cat's eye Alexandrite. And it's really, really important. 1120396 is one of the most stunning, that is actually one of the most rare dual phenomena, because it's not cat's eye chrysoberyl. You know the difference, because based on the color, the cat's eye chrysoberyls we see quite frequently are those green, yellow, milk, and honey colors. This is actually more of a blue-green. It's Alexandrite, while it also has the chatoyancy. So dual phenomena, really, really rare, octagon shape around it with channel set round brilliant diamonds as well. And there is obviously only the one. Now you can even change the gold color on our men's rings. This is an option. 113 is the round in the cat's eye. Good size stone. Double phenomena. It's not going to have as let's say overt color change as, let's say, a faceted stone that's transparent, but it is going to have a subtlety to the color change. And then you're going to have obviously the cat's eye you see all the time. So very, very important here, and what a value it is. This is why it's up here early in the show today, ready to go. And again, get requests in if you have them. It's a Saturday morning. We've only got a couple of hours left when you think about the event overall and what's happening. So please take advantage of anything you love and need to have or want to ask about, or if you're just even curious, or you saw it in a show and you're not sure if it's still available, make sure it's always worth making the phone call and asking, because that's the way to get an update and in real time. So huge values right now. This one can be white, yellow, or rose. Great finishing in the under gallery, and could be a lady's ring as well. I mean, why not? Gals, we can, obviously, you can wear as big a piece of jewelry as you want. It's true. And that is going to be with the channel sets, 33 points. It's a third of a carat in diamonds. Still can't get over this value. What used to be $49.99 and should be, that's an incredibly important stone. That is a rarity. We see cat's eyes all the time in the chrysoberyl. We see Alexandrites quite frequently in their color change variety where they're faceted, but this is a whole nother animal, and it really takes out of that chrysoberyl family, really is the rare of the rare. And it's not even $2,000. What have we just done on a men's ring with a lot of gold? And right now it's a smaller size, considering gents rings usually are an average about a 10. This one's a little bit smaller. So the likelihood is that we're adding gold to it as well. And that's important to keep in mind. Now, this value is everything, everything, everything. It's not $19.99. Forget it. We're going even lower than $1,500. So I've sold a lot of gents rings in my day. Obviously, been doing this a long, long time. This is rare. Even if we go back to decades ago when gold was a lot less, you don't see gents rings that are built at least properly under 2,000 or under 15. And now here we are, 2025, when gold is crazy and it is record highs. And we're seeing it for, excuse me, less than $1,500. This is unheard of. So all you got to do is call me, and that's it. It's going to be yours, but there is only one. So that is the critical moment where you need to be on the phone lines ready to go, because when it's gone, it's gone. I can't do anything about it. Can't make another one. Don't have that stone. It's not going to be 15. It's not going to be 14, 13.99. We're going to truly blow it out. This is before your extra discount as well. So what can I say? It's got to go, and it's going to be $1,299 only. That's going to be, after your discount, $1,156 and 11 cents. So huge value there. Make sure you grab it if you love a rarity. And I bet you even our gents collectors probably don't have that yet. It's one of those stones that's really tough to acquire in any form. So, and we have a Tanzanite pendant, by the way, that's really good value. And then I have something I have never, ever, ever seen in my lifetime. I mean, this is where sometimes you just think, okay, what will they think of next? Or how did they do that? I have thought often, I have fantasized about doing different cuts in diamonds, but the truth is you can't just make any cut you want. But look what I have here. Oh yeah, this is not an array of diamonds put together to look like that shape. It is actually a diamond cut in the shape of, really, it reminds me of a spade. It almost could be a heart, but or floral, but it really is. In my poker players out there, anybody like to go, you know, head out to the casino, this might be your piece calling your name. It is so difficult. I've often I've talked to different designers before about, is it possible to cut diamonds in different ways besides the traditional cuts that we know of? There are about 10 traditional cuts that we see over and over and over again. But this is a really big departure from that, to see something as creatively done as this spade cut, which is also, by the way, a nearly 2-carat diamond. So I thought we'd show it to you because obviously this is where I've been telling you throughout the event. One of the more exciting things about the event itself is that we are not just bringing you the pieces you've seen before. It is also about new and updated, and this is it. This is definitely, definitely, definitely it. And it's going to be item number 112, 7442. It's platinum with a little bit of 18-karat gold there. So the actual bezel, if you will, is going to be, and that's all custom, obviously. That's going to be a 198 fancy cut in that diamond. Have you ever seen anything like this? I mean, it's thrilling to see something that, I know I've been doing this a long time. You've looked at a lot of jewelry. I have no doubt some of you are in the industry yourselves. You know what's up. This is unheard of. Make sure you're on the phone lines. And hey, Tom, good morning to you. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Good to have you with us this Saturday morning from Florida. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. But here we are with also spade cut plus 93 points in diamonds that are all fancy around it. Those are going to be marquise cuts that you have really floating around it, giving it that halo. So designer in every way. It's obviously a lot going on here for diamond weight, nearly 3 carats. And what do we think? One only stays as is in the platinum and the little bit of 18-karat gold you have for the bezel of that center stone. And then take a look at the inside. They went with the heart-shaped motif on the inside because it does. It almost looks like, again, it could be a heart, but that's a really, really specialty cut. So challenging to do. And consider this for a moment. It's not something you experiment with often when you're working with larger rough. Think about it. It's almost a 2-carat stone. How big did that rough have to be in a diamond to even cut this stone? So the last thing they want to do is take a big piece of rough, which is where diamonds become rare, is when you get bigger examples of them, bigger finds, bigger rough material. If you experiment and it goes awry, i.e. the diamond doesn't work out, you end up with a smaller stone. And this is a highly, highly valued bigger stone that you have here. So the fact that it's fancy cut, they achieved it, it worked, it's rare to do. It's not something, how do you even practice cutting diamonds, right? There's nothing really as durable as diamonds instead of diamonds. So that's why we always talk about this, commercial grade diamonds. You have to buy diamonds to cut diamonds. You have to use diamonds to cut diamonds because they are so durable and they're so tough. And they're so, again, that's the hardness we always talk about. So this is important. And it's also got a value considering this is the largest white diamond I have in the inventory by far. We can do larger in yellows and sometimes, you know, whatnot. We've got some 3-carat yellow sitting here today, but not in the white diamonds. This is a truly, I think it's the largest one I've had actually in my recollection here. So let's make it easy. It's supposed to be only $24,999, and you'll be probably the only one in the world with that spade cut. I've just never seen one. I mean, if there is another, it would be definitely rare, definitely unique. How about this? It's not going to be even $10,000, and it is our largest white diamond by far. The next size down is a 1-carat. So this is a huge example. Does anyone love it? Because think about it, this is the one you deserve to have. And all the stones around it are fancy cuts as well, all of them. This is all about the fancy cuts. And it just is cool. It's cool, it's collectible, it's durable and wearable, and you'll enjoy wearing it all the time. Maybe it's gonna be even, could it be a meaningful engagement ring? Absolutely. It's not gonna be $99.99, $88.88. We've never had anything like this, I realize, so it might be tougher to gauge what is a value. This is a value. Straight up, couldn't be better. All you have to do is dial. What can I tell you that hasn't been said, except we need a better value, because this one's going to go. These are the brand new pieces that we love to bring that are seldom here. And again, you can look the world over, every designer, every single wholesaler, where there's a mecca of diamonds where you could look at millions at a time. If we were downtown right now in Los Angeles or in New York City, we could look at literally millions of white diamonds. But they're going to be the rounds and the cushions and the pears, the emerald cuts, and those are beautiful. But this is so exceptionally rare. And we're going to take a look at it and do better than $88 or $79.99. It's not even going to be $69.99, and that is a huge center stone. So proud to bring it to you. Let's take it even lower than $69.99. This is going to go. And it may already be gone, because you know what rare is. You know how unusual, and yet it's not going to be $6,000 either. It is $5,999. And then you get another discount of over $600 off that. So it'll be $53.39 at checkout if you'd like to get it. Don't forget our men's cat's eye. Alexandrite is here. We have a new Panther, and it's the full Panther. You know how the rings just have like a panther head? This is the full Panther in a pendant. So excited about it with lots of different stones. We'll share that with you. Oh my goodness, I know we love it. So that's going to be coming up, but the spade. And yes, a value and a savings definitely that you would not see anywhere else. I mean, that would blow our minds. We do literally 1-carat diamonds for that same price. We had one last night. I had a 1-carat diamond and a men's ring. It was an emerald cut. It's still here, I believe, if you guys want to see it. It was $59.99 for a 1-carat, half the size. And this one's loaded with a lot of other diamonds there. So first caller, and just really unique and rare. So love it. And then we're going to show you a beautiful pendant here with a really cool, this is the full Panther design. He's sitting, he's looking cool. He's just looking like, yep, he's just chilling here. And I don't know if I'm going to sit him up, but let me just show you. I love getting you close-ups on everything so you can really examine all the details we have here. How are you this morning? Just good? Great? Okay. Sorry, got her mid-sip of coffee. How dare I? Yes, that precious every little last drop, I know. I'm so sad. I only allow myself 1 cup a day, and I'm really sad when it's over. But especially when I'm just driving in, I'm like only halfway through the commute. I'm like, oh, it's over. But anyway, this is where we've got our Panther, and it sits up like this because it's a pendant. So, but I want to give you all the close-ups here so you can see everything. The sapphires, the diamonds, the mirror finished tail, the ruby in the eye. It's going to be 112-7619. We're so glad you're here on this Saturday. I know it's a busy one. It's a big weekend. So here we go, giving you the shopping opportunity so you can do everything you love in one fabulous weekend. And that is going to be, I got to show you on the hand here. It's going to be 18-karat gold, first of all, and it stays in the yellow. But you see, it's got a great size. This is not a pin, it's a pendant. So, you know, sometimes we see styles like this, but they're pins, and I don't know if everyone has, you know, is as adept as shopping for pins when it comes to your fine jewelry collection. So this is the way we can get you something you will wear. It's over an inch, about 1.25 inches there. It's 18-karat gold. It's got 76 points in sapphires and 69 points in diamonds, and I guess they didn't decide to include the ruby. There's just the one in the eye there, but he is sitting cool and calm, but also keeping an eye out, looking over his shoulder there and checking it out. So I love the texture and the detail. Obviously, Panther styles have a big place in the designer world. Let me show it to you on the neckline, because that is where you're going to wear it, and that's where he will sit and reside. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that cool? And then you can wear it higher or low. Oh, I forgot. We got to somewhat step back here because I got to still focus that camera. We keep forgetting. But anyway, it gives you a size reference at least. It helps, right, to see it on. By the way, it's diamonds by the yard ready, because I did check it out. This bail is large enough for your DBTYs. So let me show you from the side profile. He doesn't want to come off my tweezers here. But you could see, hold on. Okay, come on, kitty cat. Sometimes they're not. I hear that cats sometimes are a little bit ornery. Can they be ornery? So this one is. But, oh, it's got the 2 rubies. I'm sorry, I just saw the profile there. There's 2 rubies for the eyes. And then you've got that large bail. So that's why it's going to work for your DBT-wise. You got plenty of room there. And then one more time, back upright he goes, or at least so you can see all the good stuff there. And this one's gonna be less than $2,000 with a lot of sapphire, ruby, and especially a lot of diamond weight, but also gold weight too. We can't forget the gold in today's day and age, right? There's a lot of gold going on there. And we do have a ring that's gonna coordinate back to him. So if you would like, or her, I don't know if we've, assigned a gender, but here we go, $19.99. It's not gonna be, let's take it even lower. We can do that for $1,699. Then we've got the ring to match. So we'll do that as well. And then $16.99, of course, goes lower than that. If you'd like to shop it, it's only going to be $15.12. So huge value there. And here's the ring to match. And maybe you don't have to get both, of course, but this is a great match. Just if you can have a little bit of additional emeralds. And you get the rubies, the sapphires, the emeralds, diamonds in the eyes. And this is also, you could see the wraparound design here that's going to go around your finger. So again, pendants here. This is going to be the ring 112-7445. Still our Spade diamond here. Amazing. That is the price of a 1 carat. And you get double the size. So I would definitely shop that if I were you. And then here we go. I may shop it because I'm a Vegas girl. I love to go to Vegas. I don't go very often, but I'm going to try to go more. Yes, Mom, I will try to be out there more. I promise. I'm going to be out there probably on the 18th, which is next Monday and Tuesday, because it's Lola's Gotcha Day, Jess. Yes. So it's like her birthday celebration, right? We don't know her birthday. She's a rescue. So we celebrate Gotcha Day. So yeah, so that's the 18th of February. So we'll have a little party for her. I'm very into, I don't do parties for myself, but I'm very into parties for animals and pets. Very into that. So here we are with our 18 karat gold again. There's that match. And then you've got the 30 points in the rubies and the 30 points in the sapphires and then the 10 points in the emeralds and free diamonds. No diamonds mentioned, so you're getting those for free. And we have the 18 karat gold wraparound design. Are we showing you too much new today? Are you okay with the new? Because it's pretty much what I've had is brand new today. I hope you don't mind. I feel like we've seen, I've had literally, we counted up something like, I've had like 1,200 requests in this event when it kicked off, and it's only been a week old. We're not even a week into it. So this is where we started it a week ago today. So keep in mind, we've had literally just thousands of requests, and I'm so glad we have so many, but I feel like, again, a priority, if you already have shopped what you love, we'd like to throw in some brand new and still discount them so you can see something you haven't seen as of yet to get you some great opportunities on, new designer custom pieces like this. But here we are, 30 points ruby, 30 points sapphire, 10 points in emeralds. Let's try it on. It's under $1,000. It's $9.99. It looks like a 4, and it is a 4. So I'm going to try it on as a pinky ring. But again, we'll size it for you, so not a big issue there, but that's what it looks like on the hand. And you obviously have the option to wear it wherever you want and put it on, and so you can decide how to, orient him across the hand and have him sit properly. But what a piece, right? For $9.99, which is really $8.89 and change, if you'd rather get the 11% off, and please take advantage of that. Who wouldn't want that? Now we have a Tanzanite pendant. It's one of our best, and here we go. There it is. So this is important, and I really hope, I really, really, really hope that you like Tanzanites, because I've got a couple today. And one pendant that is, I have to say, one of our lowest prices ever, all time. And that includes before we started bringing out the museum reserves that we love so much. And this one also has a really, really big, important diamond. Don't worry, it's not a spade cut, but it is a fancy cut. And it is the rhombus. And so now we take a look at one of our more simple, elegant, but everything about it is still chic because it is brand new designer. We're talking about fancy cut on fancy cut here. The Tanzanite is a fancy cut. The diamond is a fancy cut. It's 1124076. What can I tell you? This is going to be that monster value. Please dial in early. It's 11 carats 91. It's got a little something on the Tanzanite. Let me see if I can just polish that off here so you can see how beautiful it really is with its red flashes every which way. I want to sit it up as well because that's the actual way it's going to sit on the neckline. Let me just take it to the hand, show it to you there. These are very cool and complex pieces here that we have so far today. But that doesn't mean you pay dearly for them. It means you get the value of a lifetime. What about that rhombus cut? Isn't that the coolest? And to have that point down into this, think of it like an elongated trapezoid, or you could look at it as a tapered emerald cut, but it is an 11 karat 91 with a single 49-point diamond at the top. Here's what it looks like lengthwise. It's going to be about, 1.25 inches top to bottom, stays in the white gold. And it's not complicated to wear. You put it on your favorite chain and boom, you're ready to go. You want to see it on? Of course we do. Take a look at that. When you see it, okay, the breathtaking color that you have here. The stunning, 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 stunning blues, reds, purples. Purples are really the last color you see. You see the blues first, you see the reds secondary, and then it's like, sure, there's purple there like most Tanzanites. Stop at purple or lavender. This is incredibly important. It's so refined. Look at that big diamond. Let's go back to the wheel and take a close-up look, but better yet, get you an incredible value. That is what it's about. And this one's not gonna last, I can tell you that right now. And please, diamond, show your face, because it is very, very, very important. That diamond is everything. That diamond could be this price alone. You could easily pay this price for the diamond by itself if you wanted to, or if you were looking at fancy cut diamonds elsewhere. It's one of our best values you can ever get. $14,999. It's not. Get requests in if you have them. We've only got a couple of hours left today. Want to make sure. We only got really a few hours left in the event. So this is where it is your time to get what you love, get what you can't stop thinking about, see if it's still here. But this is also not going to be even. I don't get this because it's a 12 karat stone almost, and we've not gone this low, but if we need to set records to get things out the door, you better believe this is the event to do it. That's what this event is all about. That's why it's the #1. It doesn't get better in discount or value, and you've got it for less than $10,000. Now we're under $1,000 a carat. Who does that? Well, the wholesale trade show is wrapping up today. The biggest loose gemstone trade show in the U.S. every year. And it happens once in February, once a year. And it's wrapping up today. They've got wise to the whole, big game weekend. They decided to wrap it up on Saturday instead of Sunday because no one ever showed up on Sunday anyways, because that was always the last day of the show. And this year they said, let's just end it on Saturday and let everyone go party on Sunday. So here we go. Instead of $99.99, little do they know the party's actually right here at TVON. You don't even need to get in the car or on a plane to travel there. You just sit here at home and let the jewelry come to you and get a better than wholesale price, which we're already at. Keeping in mind that wholesalers don't even have the blue wing black D. So that's another distinction to make. And you know what? I'll make it, $4,999, which is then over $500 extra off. So $44.49 is the price you pay. Plus, that comes down to a per carat level of $370. That is technically $373. That is one of the best per carat prices we have ever seen on a blue wing block D. We've been showing them consistently for over 6 years, and that is one of our strongest values right there. So huge value. Make sure you grab it if you love it. Monica, whenever you're ready, we've got some diamonds sitting here for you. And then those are yellow diamonds. We have the men's cat's eye Alexandrite. Let's do something wild. I know that we didn't have time to do this last night because we were overtaken with requests, which is my favorite thing. But when we don't have requests, like right now, it means I get a chance to show you our most affordable DVTY. And this one will be $44.49 if you like it, and that is $373 a carat. So that's just unheard of with a free diamond that's a half carat. If you want to just dismantle it and put the diamond in a ring, you could do that. And put the Tanzanite on a pendant with a plain bail. You could do that, and you could make money back on the diamond if you're really, looking to do so. But that's kind of a jeweler's thing. This is where we hope that a collector who wants to wear one of the best Tanzanites will get a hold of it. Now take a look at this on my hand. This is our diamonds by the yard with 5 stones. They're meant to go 3/4 of the way around the neckline. I tried to show it last night, but we literally had too many requests. We couldn't get it in. It's 1110-456. I have yellow and I have white. There's still going to be the full chain, which is going to be up to 18 inches. We have adjustability here so that if you choose, and you'll see all 5 stones there, but let me also show you the white gold. The white gold's amazing. Now, this is going to have a spring ring closure, but it does have the adjustable links, which will be 16, 17, and 18. Now, for gifting. We only have a few that are ready to go here, so I would highly recommend you dial in early if you want to get one, because if you need it to ship right away, you'll have to talk to your operators and tell them you want it right away. We don't have that many that we can ship out right now, but the first callers that order it will get them. So here we are with a white, yellow, rose gold choice. It's going to have this adjustability here, which is what we do on almost every necklace, is 16, 17, 18. So you've got up to 18 inches, but you play with it. When you see it on, that's important too, because here it is at 16. I'm going to show you how it's going to rest. Now we do uneven, or I should just say odd numbers. Let me make sure I have this evenly for you. We do odd numbers in stones so that there's always a center point, and that's what you're seeing right here. So that's where you've got the 5 stones, so you can easily kind of find that center diamond and put it on so that you've got that beautiful look. But this is still a diamond cut chain, and it's still got big bezel set diamonds. It's 31 points overall, and that's what it looks like at 16. Here's what it looks like at 17. 18 is just about there. So you can layer it, you can mix it and match it with your other DVTYs, whether you have the larger or the small. Well, we don't really do a smaller one. We do a lot of larger, the 1 carats and the 202, but this is the way to get the most affordable diamonds by the yard we make. It is here, and it is happening, and it is now, and it is not $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77. We only have a few to go around. And that's the white gold. Here's the yellow gold. And I'll switch them out here so you can see each one. I know they don't look great on that background, but here they are on what they're going to look like when they're sitting on your neckline, which is what I think the gifting opportunity here, the potential for gift giving is really amazing. There you can see. So 5 stones, and then you can easily find that center. And so they're really designed, if that's actually clasped in the back, you see that they really go from here to here. So everything that shows up when you're wearing a necklace, that's all showing, and that's why we space those the way we do. It's also a sturdy enough chain that can be your pendant chain as well. And so as we look at it here, it's great for layering. This is an affordable way to gift them. I mean, I'll tell you, diamonds by the yard are still so hot. It's such a classic look in diamonds. That's what they look like layered. Why not? It is not $700, $600, $500. And still eligible for an 11% off discount. It's the most, I would say, if you're looking for maybe some of the younger gals and they don't want necessarily a lot of diamonds because they're either they're younger or they're just living a more casual lifestyle, perfect way to go. It's $499. So I've only got a couple available. We'll just sell them through until the current stock is gone, and then we'll see who's going to end up with these great pieces. I mean, even for shopping for early holiday occasions, gift giving opportunities, well, that's going to be under $450 when all is said and done. And sure, a lot of you know that chains right now are more money with no diamonds. I don't mean a diamond encrusted diamonds by the yard station style chain. I mean a regular chain that if you get out in the world of fine jewelry in gold, solid 14K like this is, you're paying over $600 or $700 for a basic chain right now. This is $444.11. So if there was ever a day to get a couple or stock up on a new gold color that you don't have or treat yourself to something really special, well, here it is. So $444.11 is your price at checkout. Let me know who's getting, you've got 2 over there. Someone's taken 2, someone's got 3 over here. You've got 1 and you've got 1. Thank you so much. So $444, a nice little treat here early on to get you something affordable that is also really, really giftable. I mean, I think if you're doing like, you know, Easter gifts for the girlfriends or your daughter or daughter-in-law or somebody who's really close to you that you know they adore fine jewelry, but maybe you're not sure. Jewelry is very personal. So a lot of times it's very difficult even for people you're close with to pick out a perfect piece. I think this, I mean, I could give this to anybody and everybody. Anybody, I mean, think of the list of ladies in your life. Honestly, is there somebody that's not going to wear this diamonds by the yard with the diamond cut chain that's in solid 14 karat gold? That's the one to own right here. It truly is. So easy to wear, simple and basic. You put it on, you never take it off. Like the day it arrives, you're going to just rip open that box, be so excited to see the diamond quality, and then put it on your neckline, and you never take it off. That's what we hear over and over again on really all of our diamond by the yard styles, is that they are just icons and they're now part of your signature look every single day. And it's only going to be $444 and change at checkout. So if you're looking for a way to start your jewelry collection with TVON, experience our jewelry in diamond quality, get something for gifting because you buy a lot for yourself, but you want to share the beautiful quality with someone you care about, here's the way you do it, and affordably so as well. So mega, mega value, $444. Tim, who's shopping with you over there? Who? Mindy? Peggy. Hi, Peggy. Thank you so much. Wonderful. All right. So very busy on the phone lines, but Tim's available. So that's why I got to talk to him. Yes. So the clasp is a spring ring. What that looks like is, let me show it up close. If you're not familiar with a clasp, take a look at this. This is the clasp. So this is the spring ring closure. They are all based upon the size of the chain, right? And then we've got, those are called O-rings. So you see how a couple rings look a little different there than the link itself? That's to give you the ability to have the adjustability so you can wear higher or lower. So you've got the 16, the 17, the 18 inches spring ring closure. Here are your diamonds up close as well. Those are still really good sized diamonds. That means they're about 6 points apiece on each of those diamonds, only looking larger with that bezel setting, as bezels tend to do. Speaking of bezels, I have a bezel set diamond ring That's our 5-stone band, and that Tanzanite pendant is mine to take. I'm taking those pieces if available here at the end of the day. That's going to be the Tanzanite with fingerprints on it. So that's a beautiful Tanzanite. Remember, that was $373 a carat if you want that Tanzanite pendant with the big diamond. Now, we also have a Sphene. I showed you one earlier. To start the show, it's still here for $949. If you want to go big time, you go here with this really lovely radiant cut, or actually they say it's a radiant. Yes, it is. It's got the radiant cutting to it. I'm going to skip it for now. We got to polish that. So also we have an aqua pendant. Aqua pendants were pretty popular last night. I want to show you aquas in general were popular. This one I'm going to skip as well for the moment. We do have a men's Mandarin, by the way, and let me show you this new Sapphire. Oh, and Scapolite lovers, hold on. We've had a lot of people asking for Scapolites that have been sold already. So let me show you what I do have in a Scapolite in an emerald cut. And that's a very, very pretty stone. It almost, if it were likened to another type of diamond or another type of stone, it'd be a purple diamond. That's what it looks most like. And it's going to be out number 112-6497. And I may even fire up the auctions today. Why not? They're not allowed. They're completely prohibited from an event like this, but I do what I want. So my job is to sell. So I kind of, with that in mind, that's my job description. That's like in the employee handbook for Lolo, is just sell. Just sell. That's my duty here. That's why we are where we are. That's what we do. We sell jewelry, and whatever it takes to do that, that's what we do. So in a sale event, when things are really, really low, if we have to go lower, that's what I do for you, just to make sure, because my job is to get all the jewelry from the inventory out the door. So that's what we're going to do here today, and we're going to start now. So this is going to be our 156 purple. It's going to go on the hand here. It's our emerald cut, which is rare, and that's, look at that, looks like a lilac diamond. Truly does. Carat 56 with 82 points in diamonds. We have one. Let's blow it out. Let's get ready. First caller. It's not going to be even $2,000. I actually have another Scapolite here to show you, because I always tell you they are usually brown, and I don't think anyone believes me. Let me show you something. And this is a cat's eye version, but look past the cat's eye and look past the cabochon. This is what Scapolite kind of looks like sometimes. It's kind of a reddish brown. That's what it sometimes can look like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But do you see why we get hyped about the purple? Because that's Scapolite too. I know, those don't look like they could be related, and they are the same stone. One just has a cabochon cut with a chatoyancy, but that's typically the color you get. I'm always telling you, but I never have a way to show you. So that is what it normally looks like. That's why we go crazy as collectors for this beautiful lavender material you see here. And it is going to be, you know what, I'm going to skip that one too. I just want to make sure we have nothing but the best for you. So I'm going to skip it and show you some turquoise earrings. One of my favorite things in the whole world is turquoise. It's my favorite stone with Paraíba. So yeah, there's a theme there. We made these hoop earrings based on your requests years and years ago. I brought a designer piece that was a one of a kind, and I made so many people upset because we had one pair and y'all missed out. One lucky caller got them. Hundreds of people said, you cannot do that to me. I've been waiting on turquoise hoops. I can't find them anywhere in fine jewelry. Make them. So we finally, after years of collecting the stones, we finally made 5721, which is a carat 46. Of total weight in round sleeping beauty stones. These are not some matrix, all, regular standard quality. These are still those sleeping beauty material, which are all pure color. They are in bezel sets as well. We're going to see a bezel set later in the ring that we have in diamonds. But to bead, take these beautiful, I don't even want to call them beads. They're really round cabochons, and they're all gem quality. And you see the consistency, and that is going to be something that was here, but unfortunately, they got here, and after years of making them and you requesting them, they got here and y'all said, $2,999, I'm sorry, I'm looking for something affordable. So we have made that happen today. This is our last look at them ever. There's just white and yellow gold available, no rose. They have a omega back style hinge on the back. Let me show you from a distance so you can see they're more of an oval shape, but this is what you do, pretty easy. You simply pop that opening, you just open it up. Hinge, boom, open, done, close it like that. Doesn't latch onto the post, so you're good to go. It's not going to bend or warp your post. Here's the measurement you're going to get, and this is your go with everything hoop earring, because turquoise does just that. It's a little bit over an inch. They're 3/4 of an inch side to side, or maybe they're one. Let me check it out here. Yeah, they're about 1 inch. So again, just oval shape in a way, but really beautiful with that great closure. Now, they're really fun on, and they're lightweight. And we made sure to put the post lower than the actual stones themselves, so you get the piercing coverage. This is just so pretty, and they do go with absolutely everything. Check this out. This is what they look like from a distance. I mean, One of my favorite things is turquoise and red. Look at that. That is so beautiful, isn't it? That color being so vibrant. And again, the bezel set so they don't catch on anything or snag with anything. They're never going to be that, you know, that earring that gets in the way or is always, you know, getting caught up in your hair. It's just a beautiful, beautiful look. And they're going to be super affordable because $29.99 didn't make you happy. And so I'm going to take them under $1,000 and make them $9.99 right now. And this is our large version. We did a smaller version more recently. This is the big version with 1 inch. So big Omega back styling. Let's take another look at them close up. Get you the value you want. You know what? Better yet, let's make them even better. It's our last time showing them to you. Not even $9.99. Sure enough. And that would be over $100 savings extra. Let's just take them lower. I want to move some jewelry here. And I have, if one piece is remaining at the end of a show, I have not done my job. And I am not into failure. That's not my style. That's not my personality. I like to succeed. So here's what I'm going to do for you. We're going to bring you a value that's even better. And we're going to take it all the way on down. It's $888, which you know by now is going to be like $790 to get those hoop earrings with 1.5 carats almost in your Sleeping Beauty cabochons, where we know the cabochon cuts are always going to look and present bigger. That's what they do. You don't look at that like you do a faceted stone or a diamond. $790 and 32 cents if you'd like to get those turquoise hoops. And then if you want to go diamond hoops, we have the big 363s here. They never get to be on the show. We have the 410s more often than this one because the diamonds are so big. They're bigger individual diamonds than even the 410s we do. So you're going to get 363 in diamonds in a beautiful oval hoop. Those are coming up. We have the big 5-stone diamond bezel set band. That's on the way for you. It is such a cool show. And we even have a trillion cut in aqua. That's on the way as well. And I know we've been showing you some brand new, but look at this one. Look at that opal. Wow. That's a big opal with a lot of diamonds. So there's, you know, really good pieces here. 4 carat 74 in that opal we flashed for you. Lots and lots of cool pieces on the way. Make your requests if you have them. We'll get out some diamond hoop earrings are on the way. We've got 2 Tanzanite rings only. I've got either it's going to be down to a 4 carat or a 2 carat today. So, yep, and the big sizes, if you want any of the bigger sizes, we can check in availability. Look at this aqua, perfect. That's the one we need. This is, now if this doesn't sell, we leave and go to brunch, okay? Because if there's no hope. If that doesn't go, there's no hope for this show, right? That's amazing. That is called, it's a trillion meets a pear because it's got a really soft corner to it. It does. At the bottom in particular, it's got a softer edge and corner. This is the same mounting I had just, was it last night or night before? I don't know, all my days are running together. But all I know is I'm giving away jewelry, and I've been doing it all of February, the whole month long. I started this event 1 week ago, 1 week and 46 minutes ago, and we have not stopped since. And I know we're in the last final few days, so this is your chance to pick up what you love, and you're seeing pieces you haven't seen. That's what I love the most. This is new. It's 112-7363. I had it in a yellow sapphire. So if you are interested, I think it's still here. I think it was last night. It's available. But this is the aqua, the 212 Sierra Santa Maria, beautiful trillion pear, kind of, again, right in between. It's got a little, it's a trillion, but it's a softer edge. And it's got the 109 in diamonds all the way side to side. There is a conch pearl as well that's really discounted. That should be the most affordable we've ever had. Susan, we've got your request here as well, which is a yellow diamond that is super affordable. And if you like the aquamarine that you see right here, I got to take the $49.99 and toss it. It's got to go. That's not going to work for today. $4,999, what you should be spending on this beautiful Sierra Santa Maria. That is next month's birthstone. Happy birthday, early March babies. This is your piece to get right here if you love that bright sky blue, but intense because of the cutting. The cutting is what really makes it. The cutting is what really brings it to life. I always say that the stone has a great look, but then it's the cutting that gives it its personality and its soul. And that's really what I think a trillion, especially if you love brilliance and power and it feels confident, it feels, it's a looker. It's definitely something you don't see all the time. So it definitely does wow. Now, Tony, it's supposed to be $49.99. I'm going to toss that out the window. I just want you to know how much you're saving. Because is a sale, it's kind of like the tree falling in the forest. If no one's around, does anyone hear it? It's that concept. Is it a sale if you don't know how much you're saving? So I like to tell you, since this one's new, at least what it was supposed to go for here today. And if it weren't a sale, and if I didn't have full carte blanche to do whatever it takes to move jewelry, that's my job. So that's what we're doing here. And all we need to do right now is take this one lower than $4,000, $3,000, $2,000. I'll make it $19.99. And then we take you an extra over $200 off that to make it $17.77 or $17.79 rather at checkout. So if you'd like that one, it's the only Aqua Trillion we have. There was that really cool, almost radiant modified that we had yesterday. That is something that, again, went very quickly. And then Susan, we've got your request. And Philip, sounds like Philip said, what signet ring? What happened last night? Are you telling me Lolo presented the signet ring on sale? Yes, so if you need to see it, I guess we'll give that a brief showing here as well. It sounds like Philip says, let me see that. So Susan, your request is first. Here we go with 112-6336. Here it is, the yellow diamond. Wow. So this is what we do all the time in 1 and 2 carats. But not everybody has $5 or $10 or $20,000 to spend on a yellow diamond. We can help you if you do. If you want one of the bigger stones, I brought out the 3 carats here today. I brought out the 213 today. But if you're on a budget and you still want quality, you want it all. You want 112-6336. It's our 50-point oval, still the brilliant cutting, still the gorgeous color. I mean, that color, look no further than the gold on the side. That's how you make the direct comparison. If the yellow diamond is a match to the 14-karat gold, you are in a really, really good space with your yellow diamond. If it exceeds the color like this one is doing, because I know we don't all have a set of master diamonds with us in hand. I can't even show you a million rings anymore because they're all so, quick to sell here. We don't have a lot of yellow diamonds to show you anymore because every time we put them up, they sell. They put them up, we sell. That's how they go because we have the best values in the world on yellow diamonds. I mean, I was in Tucson on Monday and Tuesday, and the same yellow diamonds that were $15,000 back in September are now up to $18,000. We knew that would happen. It's happening at a rapid pace. It's not just this little slow snail's pace incline. We're seeing really, 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 really big increases in price. And that's the thing. I need you to understand, the longer you wait on yellow diamonds, you're either going to have no options at all because we're going to be sold out of everything, or they're just going to be more money than what we presented in the past. And you're still getting a significant size, but look at the color. This isn't some light, pale, barely there yellow. It's incredible. It's more saturated than the gold. It's so important. It's a brilliant cut oval. It's not going to be, and by the way, it has diamond weight as well. The diamond weight on this one is 49 points. So there's everything to love, except maybe the price tag of $39.99. I'll change that. We'll make it a lot more affordable, and this one even has a finished under gallery. So it's a take on our signature mounting, but it makes it so affordable here. Let's make it, you know what, send it on out. Under $2,000, more than half off already. We're going to make it even more affordable if you'd like to get it. It is obviously this 1 and 1 alone, and this is going to be your piece to get. Now, Susan or anybody else, you dial in early if you like what you see. It's not $19.99. I told you we'd go half off. I'm going to take it even lower. Let's make it better. How about $14.99? And you get over $150 extra just for saying sold. That's the beauty of shopping this event, and it ends in a couple of days, and we've got it for $13.34 and 11 cents. Don't forget about that aqua for $19.99. That aqua needs a home, and so does everything else. So here's your chance to pick up the yellow diamond, and then we go to Philip. It's going to be a little bit redundant for anybody who was with me about 15 hours ago, but it is worth seeing. It's always worth seeing. It's something that, again, I was telling you, we were taking order by order by order for hours before the show even started today, because this is something we can do an unlimited amount of, because it is custom made for you. So this is not a one of a kind, because it's made truly specifically for you based on what you want. So that one, Susan, is here if you'd like it. Let me go ahead and set this up. I put my little star here down for you so you can see what this is all about without any glare, because this is a very large 3/4 inch square signet ring. Signet rings are everywhere. I can't even look at a magazine cover. Anyone ever look at magazine covers and just, I know magazines are more or less obsolete, but, if you look at a magazine cover these days, you see the model's wearing a lot of jewelry. Usually the hands are near the face and there's some kind of, seductive pose, and yet it's like everyone's wearing signet rings, and not usually one. And men and ladies alike, I'm telling you, who was I watching at the Grammys? This gentleman I'd never heard of before, but he has a really cool song, and he was doing flips and back flips and turns off pianos on the stage, and he was really acrobatic, and he was wearing blue crystals. Anyway, I don't know his name. I apologize. I'm not familiar with him, but he was actually wearing signet rings as well. So, and he's pretty cool because apparently he's the coolest thing going. So I'm not cool, so I don't know who it is. But I'm clearly not cool enough to understand. But again, I find that every year that I watch the Grammys, I know fewer and fewer people. So that just shows that I'm aging and older. But here we go. You would think, right? You would think. Although my neighbor did a great performance, I thought her performance was the best of the entire night. So shout out to her. She did the final tribute to Quincy Jones and did the Michael Jackson. And she was, I thought, the best. But anyway, so I know her, but that's easy, you know. But here we go. This is the signet ring. Point is, men, ladies, all the cool kids, plus, you know, the rest of us. We're all wearing signet rings. That's what's so cool. It's, again, like the DBTY, where it's timeless. It's amazing. It's chic. It's cool. It's bold. But you're customizing it to mean something. So that's where, again, I don't care how cool it is. If it's jewelry that means something, I was overwhelmed. I had so many emails. I gave you my email address last night because I was saying I love to hear your stories on, you know, we've been selling this for years now. It was developed based on my own ring that you saw me wearing here every single day of my life. And you guys said, do you do that? And we said, no, 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 no. Finally, we just brought in the technology to make it happen for you so we could engrave and do this beautiful engraving where obviously it's a little, you know, more difficult than sitting down and engraving it. It's obviously your monogram, your initials of choice have to be put into a CAD system, which is the computer rendering, and then that's obviously, you know, given to the machinery and it's done by hand. So it's really complex, and there's no charge for that. Whereas if you're getting something engraved somewhere else, there's a lot of labor that goes into that. You might be without your piece for weeks. This is where we do it for you. It arrives ready to wear, and most importantly, it means something. Whether it's someone you're honoring, a loved one of yours, whether you're gifting it to someone, whether you've got, you know, the new moms, the new brides, and they've got new initials, and you want to honor them, this is how you do it. With the choice of plain or the monogram of 3, which you see is the script initials interlocking. The middle one is bigger, so the big one's in the middle, and then the other 2 are slightly smaller on the sides. It is made and developed just like mine that was gifted to me so many years ago that I will not part with. So let's take a look at it. Philip, thank you for the request again. It's a beautiful piece. It's a really cool design, and yet it's comfortable to wear. It's meant for every day. And it's also going to be $888. So like I was saying earlier, and obviously yours isn't going to look like this because I doubt you're going to choose W, L, and J. But it gives you an idea, and they're always going to be script, and it's $888, which makes it $790. We had a lot of you taking them earlier before the show even got started today. I want to thank everybody who did, and this is your chance to pick up. Just again, see if I can answer any questions for you, but it is a 3/4 inch square. It looks amazing on the hand. I'll show you the rose and the yellow gold here as well that I have. These are really not, they're just kind of pieces we experimented with different initials, but got a look at the size, whether you're wearing it pinky, which is the rose gold there, or whether you're wearing the yellow gold here, maybe an index finger. That's how I usually wear mine. When I'm not on the air, I move mine over to this finger right here. So again, this is how they look from a distance. Here's the white gold as well, so you can see how that will look. Let me see if I can pop that on my middle finger there for you, so you can get an idea. And there's without the glare. So we have yellow, white, and rose. You're going to choose your gold color. I wouldn't say you have to, even if you wanted to get multiple gold colors, because let's say one day you wear white metal, the next day you wear your yellow. You might want to get, you could get 2 different initials. Maybe you're getting your kids' initials. Maybe you're getting your own, a spouse, whatever you'd like to do. But it's really a cool piece. So Philip, happy we could bring that back out for you and anybody else who has any inquiries about that or wants to take advantage of a really specialty cool piece that you will wear and often. So white, yellow, rose, custom made, but this is not usually eligible for a discount or sale because it's already too low in the gold pricing. That we know. It's already too low because you consider all the extra work that goes into the engraving and the workmanship and all of that. You need to have one of these rings. Yes. White gold turquoise. Thank you so much. Very good. So the turquoise hoops continue to be popular. We had a couple pairs of those. And then we do have, let's see, Susan's yellow diamond is still available. If anybody would like to go ahead and grab that, I think that's still here. Monica, if you're looking for yellow diamonds, we have them for you. We brought those out for you. Not everybody's always here the following day when they say they will be, so that's okay. I'll just, just mention we have those. I'll probably show them anyways because we haven't shown 3-carat yellow diamonds in this event. And that would be your biggest and best way to save the most money today is with a 3-carat yellow diamond. So I have 2 to show you. They're beautiful. We've got, again, taking requests too. Whatever you like, whatever you want to see, we're here to help. Let's get to our conch pearl, because they are very popular when discounted. And thanks, Philip, for the request. So again, super cool piece. And this is probably the most red. They very rarely get into red colors, very rarely. And this is very special. Item number 1126027, we are the leader when it comes to these rare, rare, rare conch pearls. I know it's a little bit of it's not a traditional pearl. It comes out of a shell. Instead of a mollusk, it comes out of the queen conch shell, which are found in the Caribbean. And they're those big sea snail shells. And yet this is only in a select few. And I mean, on average, about 1 out of every 10,000. So very limited. And not many of those are actually gem quality to be set into jewelry like this is. 77 points here in the round. So it's a round pearl. It's got the beautiful, more red, hot pink color, whereas usually they can be a lighter pink or almost white. They can usually be a little more like a soft angel skin, like if you were looking at angel skin coral. That's very similar to what a lot of these conch pearls look like. This one is a great value. 10 points in diamonds in the platinum. Looks a little bit vintage, but remember, we don't sell used jewelry, which I'm not a fan of. Used jewelry, just because, again, unless it's a piece from family that's, you know, passed down, it's heirloom and it means something. I don't like it because I don't like to sell it because you have to worry about condition. You know, everything's going to be really, you know, scratched or chipped or beat up or whatever, and I'm not really into that. So we sell used, or rather just pristine new jewelry, not used, and so that's something to keep in mind. But take a look at this. You've got that beautiful bead texture down the sides of the platinum. You've got the bigger diamond, then we've got that almost like ornate filigree, but it's done with a little bit more space to your filigree, so it's really pretty. And it's going to be a one only, of course, and it's supposed to be $49.99. We'll make it a lot more affordable than that. Good luck. We have one of a kinds throughout the day. Already 1 hour down, 2 to go today. Together, that's it. And so let's just make this simple and easy, $1,888. And that will be a winner. Then we have the huge new platinum and diamond ring coming up. I had one yesterday that was similar. I don't know why this one is mispriced this way, but it is, and so I love a misprice. I love one where just it's an error in the price, straight up. It's just a lot easier to feel comfortable with the discount. And $1,888, by the way, is going to be a lot lower significantly. As a matter of fact, you're going to have it for $1,680. So $1,680 and 32 cents on that one if you'd like to get the one and only of that color, conch pearl. I'll try it on for you. We are 10 seconds away from our number 2. Yeah, so it's flying. Make sure you get requests in. If you have anything you're looking for, might as well let us hunt it down for you. Go find it, bring it out, and discount it down to next to nothing. Look at that. That's quality. That is, I mean, I'm wearing a bright classic red, and look at how that almost matches. Most conch pearls look more like this part of the graphic, not this part of the graphic. So huge value there at $1,680 at checkout. And then we'll get to our big diamond ring. Top of the hours here. Welcome in. Saturday has arrived. It's a big, big, big party weekend. We are so glad you have chosen us to be with for a couple hours here today, sending all this great jewelry out at record-breaking lows. This event ends shortly, so you've got a couple days now. Get your favorite pieces before they're gone and before they go right back up to their normal price, because again, we're trying to now, if I do this right, we won't have any jewelry left. We won't need to worry about pieces coming back on the air at their normal price, because we should be moving everything here. These prices are insane. And this is what we love, is the diamond ring like this that's new right now. This is all baguettes and rounds. It's heavy and it's solid platinum, and it's 112. Let me get it for you as soon as I zoom back. Priority is zooming back so you can see the darn ring, right? It's 112-7434. Conch pearls here. That's the first conch pearl I've had stick around in, I think, a year. So, and that's the most affordable one I've had by far. So they're usually $4,000 and $5,000 and they go. But here we are with our big 180. Wow. The carat 50 is the one I had last night. That was more of a bow design. This is 180, even more diamond weight. Baguettes and rounds. It really is like two different band rings coming together. Think of it like two triple rows, swirling and wrapping and intertwining together in heavy, heavy, heavy platinum. And it's a carat 80 overall in nothing but these really sensational diamonds. I do want to point out the rounds are set elevated. The baguettes are recessed to the rounds, and they're all channel set. They're all meticulously designed because they're all going to be tapered design. So they're that tapered baguette we love. We got one. Let's start blowing out jewelry, guys. We got to move in hyper speed. I went through literally hundreds of pieces. I think after last night's show, we had 3 pieces left from showing over 300. So that should continue today. Again, welcome on into Saturday. Thank you for being with me. My name is Lauren Blair. We have 2 hours left. We have our biggest event of what we do. This is the biggest event ever. It doesn't get better than 11% off. What you see is what you get. Now in this one, usually with diamonds, I might have a couple of quantities. This is the only one I got. This is platinum. So it's the only one of a kind in that carat 80. Amazing value is coming your way. Make sure you get on the phone lines early when you see something you love, because we don't have pieces to go around for everybody. So come on in. We're blowing it out. It's under. How is this happening at under 5 or under 4 or under 3? Well, this is the magic of shopping this event. I have to discount first. You get to discount second. We all get to discount. I got to get in on the fun. And then you get the big extra discount at the end. This is fabulous. So here's what we've got. It's not going to be even $49.99. Who wants this one? I know we have a couple of you talking about it already. Great call. Let me show it to you on the hand because that's what we want to see. That beautiful look, that wraparound design. I'll tell you, you can wear that every single day of your life. We're sizing it so you can go ahead and wear it wherever you like. So if you want to, pinky all the way to index or beyond, that's your choice. And yet it is not going to be, not even 49, 39, 29. This one is $1,999. You get an extra $200 off that $1,779 at checkout for a carat 80 in the diamonds, mostly the baguettes, by the way, which are a huge step up. So that's very, very, very important. So $1,779, one only there. Jess, did they see the 360 bangle we had last night? That was the best idea for big diamonds in a bangle. And I know it's diamonds, so we still have a few of those. Okay. Oh, how cute. I love that. What's her daughter's name? Hi, Margie. Margie and her daughter are shopping together. From where? Okay. Oh, good. Oh, my goodness. Wait, is her daughter's name? Oh, good. Are they getting each other's initials? That's adorable if they are. I love that. Mother-daughter shopping together, getting signet rings to match. Love that. Thank you so much. Thank you both. They're in Texas. That's fabulous. I love that. 2 signet rings going out for a mother-daughter duo. Love it. Yeah, and they want to see that bangle. Oh, sure. It's a 3 carat 68, I think. Let me show it to you. A diamond bangle that we had last night, which we still have a little bit of quantity on. Let me bring it out. It's actually brought out by request. The requester didn't take one, but we had a lot of other people take it. And that's good. Oh, it's a 364. That's right, 364. Let me show the diamond bangle. This is $19.99 if you want that platinum piece. Thank you, Big E. Thank you so much. Thank you. He's got the big energy and the very, very nice vibes. I love that. Thank you so much. Wow, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. So now, did I get this straight? Jess, is her daughter's name Maryland or Marilyn? Maryland, got it. Margie and Maryland, I love it. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, the 364. Bangle, 1110362. I'm excited about this. It's the big, beautiful, big diamonds, the big, juicy white diamonds that we love, the VS diamonds, the stunning diamonds, the single row across the way that is even more beautiful when you see it on, because it really is. These are massive. It's the largest bangle we do as far as individual stones. We do double rows and we do triple rows, but they have really teeny diamonds. This is the big diamonds all the way through, going from one side to the other. Hinge bangle. I think the most important thing is to try it on, just to appreciate the size, the incredible size of those diamonds you have that are so, so, so well done from one side to the other. And I can make any piece of jewelry look small. This is a massive, massive bangle. It's the only one you really need to wear. It's the only one you need. You can stack if you want to, yes, because why not build your own, your own arm candy stack if you'd like to. That's a hot look right now, but this is just simple elegance, but modern because it's a bangle. I'm so over tennis bracelets, to tell you the truth, just because, we all have them and we've had them for years and they always are timeless and great, but I like something with a little more modern flair. And I think that, again, tennis bracelets, we put them up all the time, and to be honest, they just don't sell because everyone's already got one. It's how you usually start your collection of jewelry and bracelets, is with a tennis bracelet. And I'm not saying toss it. Those are meaningful pieces. My first tennis bracelet was from my mom. She gave it to me and passed it down. It was so meaningful. And yet this is one of those that you can, that's what I'm saying about layering and stacking and wearing things together. It doesn't mean you take the smaller bracelets or even the stones that maybe are, you bought years ago and maybe they're SI quality. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade and stack them together, because that's what creates this look. And even if you're mixing and matching link styles with bangles, you can do that all together. But I wanted to show you, it's substantial gold weight, top to bottom, all the way through. Great hinge here. Let's take a look at it up close and let's blow it out for $39.99. It's another little recap from something we showed last night. It's white, yellow, or rose as well. This is the average size, so it's only going to be $39.99. It's the average size, so that means 6.5 to 7.5 is where it fits, and then you'll take over $400 off that as well. So you get it for a much, much better price, like about $3,500 instead, and that really gives you the value of a lifetime on big diamonds. $35.59 is your price tag at checkout. So that is a beautiful bangle that, again, one and all can wear. It just takes that tennis bracelet and modernizes it, because it's not just basket setting. Instead, they're all set into this big, big, beautiful formed bangle of gold. Like what you would spend right now on a gold bangle by itself is very similar. $39.99, that'd be a great deal on just a gold bangle by itself. Thank you. Oh. Yeah. Well, that's why we all get along so well. First of all, for Margie and Marilyn, this mother-daughter idea, they said a lot of nice things, which I won't repeat, because, you know, just that's personal and very, very special and means a lot to me, and I don't want to offend anybody else. But thank you guys so much. That's very, very sweet. And I will tell you, just the second I hear mother-daughter shopping together and getting the same thing, where they're each getting a bangle for each other, and that's the coolest thing, because that's what my mom and I do as well. We have a rule. We have a shopper's rule, because we don't live in the same state. We see each other once a year if we're lucky, because, you know, I've got a really crazy, weird schedule, and so, you know, we don't see each other all that often at this point. I gotta be better about that in the new year. But the idea that when we're out shopping and we see something that we love, we know that she's gonna love it. We know that because we share that same taste. I know not all moms and daughters do, but we do. Sounds like Margie and Marilyn do as well. So thank you guys so much for your kindness, your sweet words, all your compliments. That is really very flattering. So I think I'm blushing. Take a look though. Here's our bangle. So great job there, and thank you so much. And I love that. And mothers and daughters shopping together, sharing a love for jewelry and great values. That's what my mom and I do too. So when you see something good, you got to take it, and you always get one for your mom, because that's our rule. If you see something, she always says that. I rarely go out shopping anymore because I don't have the time, but I do a lot of online shopping, so that's our rule. She's like, have one sent to me. If you find a good deal, you have one sent to me, and I'll do the same. So that's how we do it. But you'll never go wrong, and thank you so much, and I love that. Mothers and daughters, how special. So special. Take a look at this. This is cherish those moments, right? Here's our sapphire. You know what, to be honest, I was really excited about this price, but now I get it. It's got a window, so I'm going to skip that too. That was a new one, and I didn't see that. You know, in person you don't see it, but I don't want to show it. Here's a sapphire that's good, though. This is a sapphire that doesn't have a window, and this one's real good. That's what they should look like. There we go. So I'll give you an example, because a lot of people are going, what's a window? I don't know what that is. I got them in my house, but they're drafty. What do I do? So you don't want a window and a gemstone. Windows are beautiful in homes. I like a lot of light, but this is a window where it looks like kind of pink. It looks like there's a weirdness in the middle. I mean, how else would I describe it? Like a void of color? Yeah. That's a window, you don't want it, so I'm going to skip it, and we'll melt that down. I don't need to see that. We've got this one here that's beautifully cut, and it's usually a cutting, except for now it's got a little something in the prong, but I'm not going to get in there. But that's a little polishing from the polishing wheel. So there's a little stuck in that prong. That is obviously, yeah, just a little, what is it, 5 o'clock shadow for the stone? I don't know. It's a platinum and gold piece. It's 112-7477. And this is a wide band of platinum with an 18 karat gold, where you see the yellow, that's 18K. And that's going to set your diamonds and your stone. And that is 90 points in the sapphire, 31 points in the diamonds. And we got one. And we'll blow it out for, you know what, skip over $29.99. It's brand new right now. I've had a lot of brand new today. Hope you've enjoyed seeing some new and some exciting. And it's 11:11 on the clock right now out here, which makes me feel like all is right with the world with our 11% off event. Number one, wonderful. You get where we're going. That's the magic number right now is 11. I'm betting all of it on 11. So here's where we go. I was debating, I almost had a jersey made for tomorrow's show, because tomorrow there's a game going on that a lot of us watch, whether we adore sports like I do, and I'm obsessed with sports, or not. A lot of us watch that big game, and I almost had an 11 custom jersey made for the show. I was going to, and then I ran out of time. I got a little behind, and there wasn't time to get it done by tomorrow. So I won't be wearing my custom 11 jersey, but I tried. I really wanted a jersey with 11 on it. So for our big event. But anyway, we'll figure something else out. But this is going to be our 90-pointer, 30 points in diamonds, two-tone, platinum and 18K. And, well, I might have a giveaway tomorrow, too. Do you know that football bag I have that's all done in crystals? I was thinking I could bring it and then we give it away in the show. What do you think? Like, I literally toss it to somebody, but then we put it in. I was thinking about that. Are you guys game for that? Are we game for that? A little Sunday pregame giveaway. If you like my sparkly, shiny football bag, might be doing a little giveaway today. So, or tomorrow, if they'll let me. I don't know if that's allowed. I got to check with all the rules, but you know, I don't know if I can give away stuff, but I'm going to try. Here's what we're going to do. 31 points. 31 is the diamond weight. I'll make it $12.99. Go ahead. It's supposed to be $3,000. Let's make it $12.99 instead. And then we have, oh, we've got an emerald deal, and I've got another, let's see, we've got the gorgeous diamond hoops coming up. Diamond hoops are amazing. We got the 336s, or 363s rather. I'm getting my numbers backwards. We have ruby, Tanzanite, yellow diamonds, you name it. Please get requests in if you have them. I want to find what you want to see. That's really what I'm after here, is not just showing you. It's a lot easier to use. Tell me what you want to see. What do you want to see discounted? That's the key. Look at how beautiful that is, the wide ribbed band like that. In the platinum, just the gold. There's the setting. What did you take, Tim? What were you taking over there? Oh, really? Who was shopping at Bangle with you? Did you say Helene? Is it? Helene, thank you so much. Wonderful. All right. Well, enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What color did she get? Yellow gold. All right. Very good. Jess, what about our gals over there in Texas? Do they get yellow, white, one of each? Yellow. Just the way we like. All right. We like the way it looked there in the yellow gold. Me too. I'm a yellow gold girl too. I love it. So let's keep going. And then signet rings, by the way, are still available. If you want to get those, those are going to continue to be available. But I ask you to get your order in so you can save the money. Like I always say, you can always wait if you're not sure what initials to do or you want to check with somebody. That's fine too. Let me show you this really heavy Tanzanite pendant. This one is only $12. I don't know why these prices aren't going up. $12.99. $12.99 only. It was $33,000. Now it's $12.99. So there's where, again, our listeners are understanding, and then the others are going, nope, I don't know what the price is. So let's show you Tanzanite on the way, 112-6859. And again, that price does come down to a better price. So you do have, again, no matter how low it goes, you're going to save additional money. That's $11.56 and change. And then we've got our big Tanzanite coming up for you as well. So last call, here we go. Look at this. This is fabulous. And I wish you could feel how weighty it is. It's 112-6859. It's a bezel set, and that's a very big bezel, isn't it? And we've got still diamond bangles going out the door. Thank you, everybody. I'm so glad we had, it's perfect timing on that bangle. Perfect classic piece. You'll wear it every single day. This is our platinum with a 233 Tanzanite trillion. It's the only trillion in the house, by the way. So that might be of interest. 13 points is the diamond weight. They loop around, and part of the design is creating the bail. So 6859. And it's platinum with the chain included. That's a beautiful chain, by the way. It's got a nice little, you see it's curb link. It's actually think of it like a mini curb link. We think of curb links only in big chunky looks, but this one actually is a curb link chain, just done on a more petite size. So you can do it with other pieces as well, or you could even use a larger chain like a DB2Y if you want to. 233 is the trillion Tanzanite size, and then it's 13 points in diamonds, and it's got a lot of red flash to it, and that's set in platinum, and we love the chain coming with it for free. So again, that's important, and I'll show it to you on the hand here as well. This chain is a good size. It's got some weight to it. 18 inches is going to be the length on the chain itself, and then you can see that you got a great, I love that almost twisted design, almost looks like an ampersand, if you will, and we're going to make it a lot better than this $39.99 price. And the chain does have a spring ring closure, 18 inches, got that almost like a flattened curb link. I'm going to show you the length of the pendant here as well, because that's important to me. I hope it's important to you, so you understand what to expect when you open that box. 7/8 of an inch is the top to bottom. There you can see it without the glare, and then I'll take it right on over because this just might be the easier way to understand. What it looks like is right there. So that's just a little bit under an inch, but I'm telling you, it's chunky. It's got a lot of platinum. It's got a lot of heft, a lot of weight to it. Looks incredible. There's always something special about a trillion cut stone. And then let's take it on back to the wheel and see what we got for a caller and a customer who would like to collect this trillion cut. And we're going to make this one better than even 39, 29, or 19. Fabulous value coming your way. Let's make it only, you know what, make it only, I was going to do $19.99. Let's keep on going. Make sure they all go. And welcome so much. Hi, Irma. Welcome to our show. Hi, Risa. Thank you for being with us today on this Saturday. Hope all is well. Hope you are, if you're dealing with some cold weather across the country, hope you are staying warm and safe. Great day to be in and shopping. And this one's going to be $1,599. That's it. $15.99. but you get an extra 11%. And that means we've got that one and only going out for $14.23 and oh yeah, 11 cents, that too. So Tanzanite's on the way. Get ready for our big Tanzy party. And if you'd like that blue sapphire or a men's Mandarin, we have a men's Mandarin here today. I've got this gorgeous 5-stone diamond band. The way the diamond bangles just went out the door. I'm wondering if we have got the perfect day here to show you our newly discounted 5-stone bezel set. Now, there was a 6-stone ring. Still was a bit pricey for, I can't say it was in the category for everybody. The great news is I have pretty much what looks the same. Well, let me explain this. And we've got bottom of the hour coming up in about 10 minutes. I'm going to show you this 5-stone ring at the bottom of this hour. That's about 11 minutes from now. There's that number again. Look at this though. Whoa. This is the one that brings us 1.5 carats among only 5 stones. It means they are 30-point diamonds. However, they look much bigger. They do. I will prove it to you. They do because of the bezel. So this is coming up at the bottom of the hour, so don't go anywhere. We got about 11 minutes until we bring that out. But I know that you've seen it before. It's just, guess what? It was a little pricey, and now we're going to make it a whole lot more affordable. Go ahead, Tim. The Tanzanite, thank you so much. Our Tanzanite pendant and chain necklace just went out the door. Thank you, thank you. And then this is coming up in about 11 minutes from right now. So do not go anywhere. We're very excited about that one coming out to play. Here is the men's Mandarin. I think this is the most attractive men's ring we have. Don't forget, I did have, if you weren't with me in the first couple of minutes, I did have a cat's eye Alexandrite for the gentleman as well that was $12.99. So I have a feeling maybe some of us didn't see it because that should be gone. But here is option number 2 for the gentleman. That is handsome. That's a very, very bright, personality-driven stone, but it's so neon and it's so vivid. And then it has this amazing diamond weight around it and even down the sides, which not a lot of men's rings do. And it's 1127256. That Mandarin is pristine. It's very clean. And when you can't find a flaw, when we're this up close to it and it's a 243 size and it's 7256, well, that's a clean stone and it's big time. And the mounting itself is one of our biggest men's rings we do. 75 points in diamonds. They're our first channel set round brilliance. After that bead set and even down the sides. Look at that. It's kind of like our signet ring in the way it glares, right? It's all that yellow, or I can change it. We can change it to white gold. It's got great finishing on the interior there. And it's supposed to be $7,999. I'm going to do better. This is January's birthstone, by the way, one of many rare exotic garnets that are out there. But this is one that we have as one of our favorites because it's a very tricky thing to get. It's tricky to get mandarins because they are spessartites that have less manganese. And less manganese turns into a more powerful, vibrant orange. And it's nowhere near $79.99. And Danette, we've got your earrings coming up. So blue zircon earrings are next. But let's make this easy first, because it's only one, and look at the size on the hand here. Mega. This is, I do think it's the largest overall, if you're familiar with our wall of diamonds, it's that size. It's that size scale. You can see there, and sure enough, I love it in the yellow. We can change it up if you want to, free of charge. I'll make it a lot better than $79, $69, $59, or $49. One color getting it, it's $2,999. With an extra $300 plus off, it's $26.69 at checkout. If you want bright, recognizable, distinctive, different colors to your gem collection, the Mandarin's really a must-have. And there really are no other stones out there, including, yes, orange diamonds don't do that. They don't do that. The orange diamonds aren't that bright. They're more of a deeper, more brown orange. And so you really only get that vibrant neon with Mandarins. So huge value there at $26.69. And then here come the blue zircons. These are the best little drops. I mean, they're not a huge drop earring. But taking a big stone here to make it a drop makes sense to me because it almost is a little too big for a stud. Here are the blue zircons in this beautiful princess cut, 1126.069. Thank you, Danette, for the request here. That is, I know they're not going to sit up completely upright, but I'm going to show them to you all the different ways, and we'll get you a great look at them here as best I can do. But that's a really special way. The diamond is done at the top with the post, and then you've got that extension down into that halo and princess cut, and that's going to be our, let's see, platinum 18K. And then they've got, that's a really good look, isn't it? And then you've got this, yeah, mostly platinum, and then it's going to be just the 18 karat gold backings, just so they can be a little bit more durable for you. And then you've got the 74 points in the diamonds. Here's what they look like from a distance, from a look on the hand, and then we'll just give you a quick look with the ruler here as well, and then I'll pop one on. This is so special. Just to see matched pairs of zircons, rare. There's that 3/4 inch drop. Let me go ahead and try one on real quick. There's only one pair, so when they're spoken for, they're done. And they couldn't be any prettier. I mean, the matching was there. The vibrance of the blue. There can be Cambodians that get a little lighter or too dark. These are really that spot on type of electric blue that we look for in great blue zircons. And no, they're not gonna be $49.99. I'm seeing that price a lot today, but we're not sticking with that price. You've noticed we're taking all those $5,000 prices and really dropping them as best we can, because that is the whole goal here. And just a real quick look at them without the backing on, just to make sure you kind of see the size perspective. So it's a really subtle drop, and then we'll go right back down to them up close, just so you can see. But how about this? Major value, $19.99. Done and done. So $19.99 to get you your blue zircons, and in a drop earring, in that rare exotic square cut that we just don't see all the time. So that's a really cool design, and done in the platinum like they are. Let me get the fingerprint off that one, because I just tried it on and had to get a hold of it. But look how pretty that is with that really rare princess cutting. That's like what we see in diamonds get very expensive when you see princess cuts. So you can only imagine what kind of cost that was incurred by cutting a blue zircon, of all things, into a princess cut like you have here. This one just does not want to sit up very properly, but let's take a look at them. Yeah, that's not a great look either, but again, they're meant to look pretty on the ears, not on a turntable. So that's your blue zircon pair of earrings there, and love to have them, and very rare to see a drop in the blue zircon earrings. I know we had some last Saturday and they were quick to go. They matched a ring. I'll never forget them. Charmaine, shout out to you. I know you got, hopefully you received them by now and love them, but I'd love to hear what you think of your match set. Yes. Oh, good, from earlier. The gold quartz from earlier today is gone. Thank you so much. And then also, don't forget we had the Panther pieces. Maybe I'll just pop in that cat's eye Alexandrite for another look as well. It was another one of our affordable gents pieces. But time to move. We are only 5 minutes away from the 5 stone. All beautiful bezel set. It is the 5 stone coming up in diamonds. That really important band. And if you like something with a big, big diamond, we have an oval diamond piece in designer jewelry as well. So we've got some big diamonds, big white diamonds. Don't forget about our spade cut. We have the actual, like you see in poker, like you see on playing cards, a spade cut diamond. Now, let me also just remind you, while we talk about diamonds, I showed you a delightful 213 yesterday. And the response was, great. Can you show me anything larger? Because if I'm saving 11% off everything, maybe I want to go with one of the largest diamonds we have. I have a 3 carat radiant cut right there. That's exactly 3 carats. I also happen to have a 302 in a cushion cut. And so here's where we are with our 3 carat stones with slightly different colors, whether they're both really good colors, but it depends on, do you like a little more kind of like a highlighter sunshiny yellow or a little more golden yellow? That's how I would differentiate the two. The oval that I had yesterday, the 213, we had a couple of people saying, let me take a look at the 3 carats first before I make my decision. So there's the 2 carat 13, which I would say does look, and that was my whole point last night, was showing you the 213 and proving it here, that the 213 looks a lot bigger, because the 213's on the left and the center has a 3 carat and the right has a 302. So look at those colors. Now, I really like all the colors, but it's just a personal preference thing. The fact is that they really read as yellow instead of light, light, light canaries. We don't want diamonds where you can't differentiate between, is it a white diamond that's not so good, or is it a yellow? This is where you get that real differential. So here's what I have for you. You're looking at all of our big stones, and they're fabulous in every way, and they're natural. And yes, they're together, which obviously we can zoom in on just one, but let's at least show you what we have to give you a feel for what one works best for your own collection. This is the 3 carat in the middle. I'm a big fan of that radiant cut. It's a brilliant. This is the oval that's 213 that's looking like a 3, as you can well see. Here's the 302, cushion cut. 18 karat gold over here on the right side. The other two are 14K. All the prices are $50,000 or more. At least that's where they started. Obviously, they're not staying there. This is 3 carats. Here's 302. Look, got a couple fancy diamonds in there as well with the round brilliance. And then this is the 213. That will be more affordable. The other two, though, I have good news. I have brought down the prices on our 3 carats to make them very, very special for today. Obviously, this would be the day you want to shop a bigger piece. We've been talking about this percentage-based sales. You know by now, the bigger pieces are where you save the most money. That is a fact. So here's what we have for you. Your chance to pick up a 302 or a 3 carat. You tell me which one you like. Do you want the 213, which is still here, which is, yes, under $10,000? The 213 on the left side is going to be your $99.99. The other two are going to be the same price. And they used to be $49,999. We're bringing them down. Take a look at your options here. Let's get them out the door, whichever one you like. It's go time on the yellow diamonds. It really is. It really, truly is. Oh boy, Brenda's asking me for something that I had 2 decades ago. Oh no, she says we've been shopping for 2 decades. Wow, that's pretty cool. I will check and see. I don't know if we have any Panthers with emerald eyes, but let's put our team to work and see, Brenda, if we have anything. And thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate that. I know you have choices. Brenda, so kind. As I've heard a couple times today, she says, I will only shop with you. That is, I know you have choices, and that is really lovely to hear, and it means something to us who work really, really hard to bring our best and bring you the best in jewelry and bring our best effort and bring the fabulous jewelry energy to you every day. So we appreciate that. Thank you, Brenda, so much. I appreciate that very, very much, and we'll check. Emerald eyes, Panthers, we'll see. I haven't seen one recently, but we can always check. If you'd like our 3 carats, this is the 302 and this is the 3 carat even. Let me go ahead and kind of hone in on those since you know the 213 from last night. The 213 is $99.99. These are, yes, they're more. They are quite a bit more. But they used to be $49,999. The item number on the left side is 1126717. And then we have, of course, what you see on the right side. It's really a color preference here. Whatever you like, it is very special. And yes, we do have Panthers with emerald eyes. Yay! 2 options for you, Brenda, coming up next. But let's do this. If you like either one of them, I can cut right to the chase here, $49,999. This is your information here for the 3 carat, and then it's got the 95 points in those many, many, many rows. It's 4 rows up and down the sides. If you like the 302, it's item number 1125688. I just want to show you what we have in the 3 carat cushion cut or radiant so you can choose which one's best for you. They are going to be under $20,000 here today. And not $19,999, and there is an epic savings coming your way with the 11% off, of course, but you're getting them for less than even $19,000. I'm not doing $18,999 either. Your choice, either way, whichever one you like, and obviously when you get it down to one of the two, we'll zoom in on that one. But they're $18,888, no matter which one you choose. Keep in mind that they will also be an additional 11% off, which comes down to $16,810. So it's basically $16,800 to get either one. So this is obviously the event in which you want to shop those. If you like the 213, it's here for $99.99, which is really $88.99, I believe. And then we have a couple Panthers by request, and then we'll get to our 5-stone bezel set diamond band. Let me try the radiant on first. This is the one that just feels very modern because it's that same width all the way across. We took the width of the diamond, made the band the same width across the way. You could, if you wanted to, stack it. I feel like this looks a little less bridal than, let's say, this 302 version, which I can swap them out and put them on the ring finger, but there they are, kind of, again, within the same space here, so you can really see which is which. It does not matter which one you prefer. The 302, by the way, the 302 has a lot of extra diamonds. It's got 36 points in fancy cuts. It's got 90 points additional to that. So it's 428 overall, whereas this is 395 total overall. So you're getting more diamond weight here. The price is exactly the same. You've got the information now in the 302. The information you're seeing is for this one. So that's where you get 428 total. This will have the 3 carat center stone with a 95 points. So that's 395 and a lot of gold. This one's in the yellow. This one's in the 2-tone. This one you can change. This one stays as is. So there are your options here. Let me swap this radiant cut band out for this one here very quickly, just so you can see what they look like individually. There it is. That's the 302. And again, 18,888 doesn't get any lower. 16,810 is your price tag at checkout. 16,810, 32 cents to be very exact. And then if you like the 213, which is this oval, which is here that I think looks pretty similar. That's going to be the 213 with the 179 in diamonds. So that has an overall diamond weight of 392, very similar to this one. And that's going to be $99.99. So there are our yellow diamonds. That one's going to be under $8,900 when all is said and done after your discount. $88.99 and 11 cents on this one, $16,810 and 32 cents on this one. Those are your choices. And this 213 looks a lot like the 3 carat. And also this 3 carat, doesn't it? These colors are very similar. Radiant versus oval, cushion cut up here. You tell me which one you like. Those are all 3 should go out the door before we finish up this show. Take a look again up close. There is the radiant cut, which I adore. And again, that one's $18,888. So is this 302 cushion cut that we have over here for you. And then the 213, really important piece to get here if you like that oval, which is elongated. Very special and elongated, so it's looking like a 3 carat, and you see that side by side. The example is there. So let's get to our pretty Panthers. Questions, Tim? Go ahead. Yes, it is. 16, 17, 18 on the diamonds by the yard we had earlier. $4.99, by the way, from a diamonds by the yard earlier. All right, Brenda, I know these are typically a little bit out of your budget, but let me show you what we have anyways, because you asked for Panthers with emeralds. I have 2. Let me do my best here to discount. Here's option 1. I'm crazy about this ring. Crazy about this ring. Probably out of every Panther piece that we have had, which are all very designer and status, this one probably the most. 1125063. That's going to be the big wraparound Panther, and we will continue to answer your questions about those yellow diamonds. Grab them if you can. Very special, and what you see is what you get, so don't want to miss out on those. And then here we go with our 10 points of emerald eyes. They're gorgeous too. They're not little tiny stones either. They're really cool. Look at that. They're cabochons, aren't they? Kind of a rough cut. And then you have that is onyx in the nose. And then you have the diamonds that go, wow, wide all the way around. And that's what I like about it. Sometimes the one side gets really skinny and narrow with the tail. This is wide all the way around with the total weight of 227 in white diamonds, in your 18 karat solid yellow gold. And we only have one. And that's the angle I want to look at it so you can see its facial features there. But that is going to be from $79.99 all the way on down. Easy, 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 and simple. This one's going to be $2,999. Gosh, I adore that ring. Let me try it on for you as well so you can see how it looks. The size is unmistakable. You see it from a distance away, no mistake. Usually the Panthers that are done by the big designer from France are usually Peridots by the weight, not emeralds. One thing that I marvel at, because I always wonder, how do you ask for $100,000 for a ring and put in Peridots? They do, though. They do. They put in Peridots. We used emeralds. There's your onyx. There's your 227 in diamonds. And heck, the tax on the designer ring would be probably 3 times what we're asking for right now. And $29.99 comes down to $26.69 for that one of a kind. Now, the other Panther I have, as we go back up close, looks like this. This is the next Panther with the emerald eyes. It's a little more simple in the diamonds. It's got a nice chunky width to it as well, but it's 1124782. So 2 great Panthers. This one does not come full circle, but that does not mean it's adjustable. You're still going to get it in your size. The diamonds are still ample, 137 in diamond weight, and then there are your emerald eyes. And the same onyx featured nose there, yes.
You took a signet ring.
Who was it?
Eve.
Oh, Eve.
From Illinois.
From Illinois?
Yeah, and she wanted to thank you. She said because you inspired her to get her pet's name.
Oh, really?
And she's going to look at her ring. She's going to think of her baby.
Oh, Eve, thank you so much. She says I inspired her to get her pet's initials on the signet ring because that's what I have done and that's what mine means. And that's wonderful. That is so, I'm thrilled. Did she just get the one with the multiple pets' names then together? That's fabulous. Well, you will love it. And again, true, you will look down at it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times a day. And it will make you smile. It really will make you smile. That's wonderful. Well, Eve sounds like a fellow pet lover, just like I am. And yeah, our pets are really important to us, aren't they? They are. They're family for sure. And this one's going to be on the emerald eyes. And speaking of, this could be your pet too. This could be your little pet that's even easier than real pets. May not give you as much unconditional love, but hey, it might, you know, it's going to be always a lovely piece. And the diamonds are forever, and the emeralds are, and the onyx and the gold, and that one's going to be, blow it out, 1888. So now we have two incredible panthers here, both with their emerald eyes. And if we got my designer girls out there, that's where you take a choice. Either $29.99 for the back or $18.88 for the front. And two great options in Panther pieces, both with those green eyes. Look at that. That's super cool. So two options, two choices, both with your 11% off. We have to get to that diamond band. I am striking out here on request, but that's okay. It means you are open to get them as well, even if you did not make the request. You can definitely call in and make them yours, and I hope you will, because these values are second to none, and that's a really good choice. $18.88 for the one in the front, the foreground there, and the back is $29.99. Okay, and I love those. Those are very pretty. That's always my preference. I love the green eyes in the Panther designs. That is bringing it. So coming up, let's get to our 5-stone band. This is the 5-stone diamond band, 111, 6194. On the way, no doubt our most special opportunity of the day. And those Panthers are here. I don't know why. Can't keep Panthers in stock except for today. But take a look at this. The Panthers we had earlier had blue sapphires and rubies and emeralds in them. We had a pendant and a ring if you need to see those recapped from earlier. But check this out. This is going to be exciting because we have a minimum 1.5 carat in diamonds in a 5-stone band. The 5-stone. Bezel set is the difference maker here. Usually when we do bands, whether they have 4 stones, 5 stones, or 6, they're usually prongs set in baskets. There are no prongs here. So it is smooth, it is flush, it is seamless, it is no prongs at all, nothing sharp, no edges, no nothing. You've got a very wearable ring here, and it's our 5-stone bezel setting. I adore this ring because, well, we love our bezels, but it's most importantly, before anything else, is really about the fact that the bezels make the stones look so much larger. They're already a minimum of 30 points each. 30, 30, 30, 30, and 30. So this is really important. They're fabulous stones. They look amazing, don't they? And this is how it looks on the hand, so that it's going to go across the way and stop at that perfect point where it looks like you're wearing an eternity band where you're not paying for an eternity band. Eternity bands we don't offer because you can't, you know how we like to say we can give you whatever size you need, quarter, half, 3/4, full? Well, the problem with eternity bands is that you can't always make the diamonds be the same size and accommodate every size without a break. Does that make sense? Because unless you're working with really teeny tiny diamonds, which we don't, then you can't really do eternity bands and also make them in everybody's size. And, you know, there's a lot of expense with eternity bands, and they get really tricky because you can never even size them down the line. Like, what if one day you decide, years from now, I want to change the finger that I wear it on? Well, you can't size it. So then it's almost a waste. So what I love is that we can give you the look of here without any discomfort, without any sizing issues, and by still getting you your exact size you need. And here it is at a brand new price. We always had, and by the way, it was successful and popular back when I had it at $74.99 and then brought it down. Do you remember when it was $39.99? This was back before we got the diamond deal of a lifetime. So what we've done is we've taken the same item number where a lot of you purchased it for the $39.99 price. We just got, at the end of the year, it was actually December 31st of 2024, when we got the biggest diamond deal we ever had, which allowed us to make diamond opportunities like never before. We have now also taken that new acquisition, applied it to this 5-stone style, and now we've got a brand new price for our big sale event so that you don't have to spend $4,000 to get the big diamonds that you see here in the bezel. And I promise you this, let me do a little visual proof here of why this is so important as I try it back on the hand, because what I'm going to do is measure the millimeter of each diamond in its bezel, because this is really crucial. So if you take the diameter, the millimeter gauge, which I have here, and I'm going to make sure I go right across the top diameter. That's what I did there. And then that is a measurement of 5.5. So it's right on the cusp. It looks like 5.2 millimeters. My gauge is not digital, so it's very hard to get specific on that. But it's a little over 5 millimeters per bezel set. You know what that means? They look almost like 1 carat, 1 carat, 1 carat, 1 carat, and 1 carat. That bezel is taking a 30-point-ish and making it look far more than double. Do you know what it would cost you to get a 5-carat diamond bezel set band? I don't know if we have the room for as many digits as it would take if you had a 5-stone, 5-carat band. This is the look very similar. If you don't believe me, look again. Here it is. This is the millimeter gauge. Here's the diameter of your bezel. That is a little over 5 millimeters. That is just shy, because 1 carat diamonds have a 6 to 6.5 millimeter size. There is a very, very little difference between, I don't know if I can show you here because this one has got a little patina to it, but those little teeny tiny hash marks you see there, those are millimeters. The difference between a 5 and a 6 millimeter is very tough for the naked eye to even detect. So it looks like it looks, which means the look of 1 carat stones. It really is. It's not $39.99. This will be absolutely, it'll put the phone lines just in like bonkers territory. And I don't have that many to go around. If I told you how few I had, I don't think you'd even bother calling. It's that kind of level of limited, because every single band requires 5 stones. They're all the big stones. We want to make sure, we already did, that they're at least 30 points. If you get a 33, great. If you get a 34 pointer, great. But you're guaranteed to get at least each stone 30 points in. And I gotta say, when you've got a ring like this, you're gonna wear it every single day because it's comfortable, it's wearable, it's beautiful, it stacks. It is the ultimate, whether you're looking for a wedding band, if you need something to stack with other things, whatever the case may be, this is the chance to pick it up. It's not $39. It's not gonna be even $29.99. Here's our big value. Nowhere else can you do this. And I know we had a similar ring in prong set a few weeks back that was very popular, but that was still in that price range. So not everybody, with the value being where it was and it was exquisite, but it was still, again, when it's $3,000, that's still not in everybody's budget. Here's one that I really think is gonna get to be that point where you're gonna just live in it and love it and look back and think, why didn't I get a second one to stack? Why didn't I get one as a gift? Look at the way it's finished on the inside. How about that? So a little bit of a way to, you're still going to have a little way to get in and give it a little bit of way to clean it. But honestly, it's really mostly covered in the back. So you're really just getting a piece that has a lot of gold. Every single one is in its own like solid basket. This isn't like that light, tinny, airy basket. You can see how solid it is from the side. You saw from the back. Now we have to make it even better than even $29. It's not $2,500 either. There's so few to go around. Let's make it the best value it's been by far. And my goodness, if you can get two, get two. They stack beautifully. They make great ring guards in their own right. We know our Wonder Ring's lovely for ring guards, but this is as well. And it's not going to be $25, $24, $23, $22, $21, even $2,000. And we already have 4 rings gone, dipping into our quantity in an extreme way already. And yet it's not going to be $2,000. It is $1,999, and you get a bigger savings beyond that. It's really only $1,777. So take advantage and get as many as you can. And I would love to see it in yellow gold as well. We saw so many of you shopping the yellow gold diamond bangle earlier. This would look great in the yellow gold also. It would look great in rose gold even. I mean, you don't have, there's no bad choice to make. There's no bad way to go here. It is lovely, but it's only $1,777, and we're already counting down. Already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got 2. So that's 7 gone. I have literally 4 left. Yes, I started with 11. The irony again, or maybe not. Yes, it's our 11 event. Yes. Thank you. Well, white gold's going out over here. So she's taking the white gold. Tim, let me know what color. I don't really need to know as much about the color as I need to know about how many you're getting, because we don't even have these all set, because we never know what's going to be more popular on any given day. How many? Yellow gold, just 1. Thank you. Over there, 1 more yellow gold going out. How many do we have over here? How many are you getting? I need to keep track. We have backed up calls. We don't have a lot of operators here today, so bear with us. I usually need like 25 operators, and we've only got literally a fraction of that. So bear with us on the phone lines. We're really busy. I got to try this on the hand again, though. Our white diamonds are where you start. It's where you start. If you are new with us and you're going, I don't know what I'm watching, but I've never seen fine jewelry offered at a price like this. Welcome to the world of TVON. Welcome to a network. We've been around for nearly a decade. I can tell you right now, I've been in the business for 24 years. I'm talking about jewelry, fine jewelry on TV nationwide, 24 years running. And I'm not talking about like one or 2 years of the 24. I'm talking about every day. And this is something where I am a lover of value. I love great jewelry, but not if it's not a big value. I love to look at pieces, but boy, oh boy, it's not fun, I don't think, to look at pieces, fall in love with them, and then go, I'm never going to be able to afford that. Or I'm never, even if I could afford it, am I going to pay $300,000 for a piece of jewelry? Heck no. There's so many other things to do in life, right? If you can get, though, that level of quality, pieces that should cost that, and you're spending a mere fraction of what you would pay for just the tax somewhere out in retail. When very much, let's just face it, VS diamonds are tough to find. You got to go to a very high-end designer that isn't even available to everybody. Like, you have to live in a big city. A really big city, if you even want to have access to travel by car to get to that fine jewelry designer, to even see VS quality. And I'm telling you, travel's not easy these days. Travel's not easy. It's not affordable either. So, you know, unless you are made of money, you know, let the jewelry come to you. Let's deliver. That's one of the greatest things about, I think, what I do is that, you know, we're bringing great quality jewelry for those that don't live necessarily in a big city. We do, but not everybody does, right? And that's a way to reach people who are going, I'm not going to hop on a plane and travel for 5 hours and get to New York City or Miami or Los Angeles and then go have to spend crazy money for fine jewelry. The access is here without ever having to leave your home. You get a better value. Yes, that's wonderful. That's a luxury. You get it delivered to your home. You get it delivered in your size so that you're not running around town no matter where you live, big city or small. Again, that can be a challenge too. If you live in a smaller city, it can be tough to find a reputable, really good person who knows fine jewelry, who you trust to even size your ring. And then you're spending more money to do it. We have it delivered in your size, in that fabulous choice of gold. Everything's done for you. You get the discount of a lifetime. That turns out to be, and I know that price isn't up there, but $17.79. It's a big difference. That 11% off is significant. And it gets more significant the more you spend. And here, it's an extra $200 just for shopping the last few days of this event. And that's why you need to get one. It is beautiful. And trust me, does anyone look at that and go, oh, that's a band? It looks like an eternity ring. It really does, because of the way your diamonds are so big and with those bezels going all the way across. I'm not a fan when diamonds don't actually stretch across the hand in a band. I think the band idea should be showing you nothing but diamonds, and that's exactly what that does right there. So across the finger they go, $19.99, and you're 11% off, $17.79 at checkout. And an incredible value that takes a band in big stones under $2,000 and well under. So we'll give that 30 seconds, then we got to move. We've got Tanzanites on the way. And so we've got a 4 carat and we also have a 2 carat today to show you ovals both. And then we've also got some diamond earrings. Inside out hoops, they're fabulous. And pink diamond earrings as well. Are these? Yep, they are. They're the ones I had yesterday in yellow diamonds. Today they're in white diamonds. So if you remember this Omega back earring last night in yellow diamonds and white diamonds together, we do have the pink and white diamond version. Probably should have done that in opposite order. But we have a yellow diamond. And you know what? For those of you that admired the 3 and the 2 carats and are wondering, I don't know if I can spend 20 grand. I have a solution. I have a yellow diamond right here that is the perfect color that it looks like all those other big stones we showed you. But it is a teeny tiny fraction of the price. So we'll do that in about 10 minutes. I'll bring out the yellow diamond and we'll go wild. We'll go wild with the yellow diamond. But before we do that, I have got our first Tanzanite of the day as far as rings go, because we did have a pendant. It sold in a hurry. Let's bring out this really impressive 112-7276 oval stone. Thank you on the diamond bands. Here we go with that. Wow. Wait. This does not look like a 4 carat to me at all. And when you see this on, let's go ahead and gauge where we're at, because sometimes these ovals do this, especially the museum reserves we've been bringing out of late. Not only do they have the best of the best color and saturation in reds, but they're also looking a whole lot bigger. That's a full, I'll go with it. Look at this big sheet of red that's coming through. Normally the reds are like a little just flash here, a little shard there, a little something, a little. What is going on with this stone? I can definitely see why it was plucked as museum reserve 6+ years ago. It's a 429. I'm gonna say, yeah, 429 is what is listed. That is a very big stone. It is in the bridge mounting, which is really our icon here. It has a 1 carat O2 diamond weight in the bridge. You see why we call it the bridge? Because everything in that Tanzanite and halo are elevated up over diamonds. They run all the way through and underneath. And that is why that view and this view. Look at the center of that Tanzanite and watch what happens. Nothing but saturated neons and reds, great. As you shift it to the side and to the side, that's what happens when neon blues, purples, and reds are broken up by the dispersion of the diamonds underneath that are showing through the stone. How fantastic is this gem? It's our best in the world. It's the best in the world. It's our only, for at least the next few days, until it's completely sold out and done, until it's completely gone from our inventory. This is a $99.99 piece. All the museum reserves under 10 carats are priced at $99.99, and then I have been changing all of that because I feel like it is my moral obligation, not just as a host here at TVON, but as a host who created this event to make sure we could, for just a few days, bring you the best values you've ever seen. And we're even putting Tanzanites up for grabs. That's impressive. And what we're about to see, nothing short of amazing. Get on the phone lines if you're already digging it. Let me show you though on the hand, because that's where we're going to see together that this is a lot larger than a 429 look, that's for sure. What do you think? And why is that important? Because if it looks bigger, well, if it was a 6 or a 7 or an 8 carat, you'd pay more money. And $99.99 it's not going to be, and the reds are so divine, such a standout. I know a lot of you are all set on blue wing block Ds, and to that I say congratulations, sincere congratulations. You have hit the jackpot of Tanzanite by shopping here over the last 6 years, because it's what we've had. But if you are newer and don't yet have a blue wing, or you're just getting started or getting familiar, the time is now. No doubt about it, we're going to take this all the way on down, and that's a lot of diamond weight with it, and you are not going to spend even this $99 or half of that at $49.99. We'll make it even better. White, yellow, or rose gold in your size as usual. And yet such an important piece of jewelry and history. History. It's better than just a piece of jewelry that you're going to wear and enjoy with diamonds. It's history. The very best. And when this mine is done, which who knows when that'll be. Could it be a year? Yeah. We never know until it happens. We're not going to get a heads up. We were lucky enough with things like the Argyle mine to know. We got a little of advance notice that it was shutting down and closing, so we all got to kind of adapt to it and, you know, bring it out and tell you about it and make sure everybody was aware. But with Tanzanite, I don't think it's going to work that way. And they have a right. They've tried to be very autonomous when it comes to this material, because they should. The Tanzanian folks that are on the ground, they know what they have. They have a single source resource here. There's no other blue zoisite from anywhere else in the world. And trust me, they've looked. They've done the legwork. So this is your chance to pick it up at a great value. Get the best out there, not have to wait, or worst part is spend more somewhere else to get a lesser quality. Goodness knows we don't want you to have to do that. But once these are gone, what is the solution? That's basically where you'd be after this opportunity passes. So instead of $49 or $39 or $29.99, we're going to make it even better, and let's blow it out. The best value and a really, really bright, strong stone. I have obviously been selling them consistently for the last 6 years here, and before that, because I've been here 8 years, and we've only had this material for 6 years, and I've been in the business for a long time. I've always been lucky to sell block D, but this was a whole new thing that was only revealed and only brought and debuted here in December of 2018. So now here we are near the end, and we are in final call, and it's not 29 or 28 or 27 or 26. It's just a huge value. I mean, there's no other way to say it. This is a fabulous stone, and the reds are so present and so rich and so saturated, and that's why it's museum reserve. That is it right there, and it's not $25.99 either, and we're already busy. I have never seen a stone give us such individual, look at this, large swaths of red. For lack of a better term, there are big junctures here which are just glowing and lighting up red nonstop. It is going to be better than $25. Let's make it $2,499. You get an extra $250 plus off. It makes it $22.24, and Debbie, we've got your Peridot request next. So this is a moment, and it's in the bridge, which is so expensive to make and build that bridge. It's made like it's 3 rings in one, all put together, diamonds every which way. This is, please, oh please, the one you need to try, get a hold of, so you can see what it's all about. Most importantly, experience this material before it's completely gone, because I know we can easily get comfortable and complacent and rest on our laurels and think it's always going to be here, but oh, I only wish that was the case. It is not going to be. So $24.99 turns into $22, $24. If you'd like to get it, please do. And then we'll have a move on here. We've got a great request coming up. Then we've got some the yellow diamond, the last of the day, coming up as well in our 1.5 carat size. And then we've got this fabulous peridot on the way next, which is a very wide band of gold. That's a Tanzanite that's not going to stick around. We'll move right along. Take a look at this. This is our peridot. And that's an emerald cut peridot with that diamond section there. It's going to be a large peridot, 380 in the size with yellow, white, or rose gold. You get to decide. And then I'll flip it around. Now this is August birthstone, but it's just such a, it's usually an unattractive stone. And I can't even believe I just said that when we're looking at this, but it usually, that's the key word, it's usually a very unattractive stone because it's usually hazy and cloudy and gloomy and kind of like waxy looking. It's known for having this luster that not a lot of stones do. It's called a vitreous luster, and it just looks like a haze. That's why a lot of people say, oh, I hate peridot. Then they see this stone and go, sorry, I take that back. I hear it every single day. Oh, and I hear it from August birthdays who go, oh, I don't like my birthstone. I go, oh, well, do you know you have spinel as an option? And then I say, but also take a look at our peridot, because our peridot looks like Paraíba. It really does. It really does. It's so bright lime green, it looks like Paraíba. You know those really rich copper-bearing stones that are true lime green? This is 1127058. Yeah.
Can you flash that yellow gold Tanza you had at the beginning of the show?
Yeah, it's sold.
It's okay. They just want to see
Oh.
the yellow gold on.
Oh, just to see what yellow golden tanzanite looks like. Let me do that. Hold on. Here's the peridot real quick. And then let me go get that. So just so she knows, Agatha got this ring, but they have a question. And the question is, what does tanzanite look like in yellow gold? And I did have one. So I think that means that they're thinking about the oval and the bridge, and they want to see what it looks like in yellow gold. So obviously, imagine that stone set like this. And that is the one that sold earlier. So that's, again, not for sale, but you can see, beautiful. Boy, both beautiful, but that's what it looks like in the yellow gold. So yes, this ring's already sold. Please don't ask about that. That was our first piece that sold today by request. But then we have this one, which just to give you, it's a perfect idea. It's rare to see one in yellow gold, so it's nice to have that option here today. And of course, we're giving you the option on the bridge. Now notice the bridge is going to have a little bit more impact because there is a lot of gold. There's more gold per se, but then you've got the diamonds pretty much covering it. So it just gives you, for instance, hopefully you can start to imagine what it would look like. Then we'll get back to our peridot. And then Tim, let me know what you're taking as well. So hopefully that helps out. Again, this ring is already spoken for. This ring is not. This is the 4 carat 29 we just had. Yes. Okay, so that's $24.99. And I know we didn't stay on that long because we have the peridot coming up because we are trying to get through these requests, and the top of the hour is almost already here. So it means last hour is about to kick off. But that's $22.24.11 for that fabulous Tanzanite, which is now verifying. And you can do that in white, yellow, rose, which is why we were showing you that example. Very special stone there, though. And $22.24, well done. Okay, so next up, back to the peridot we go, which is 1127058. That is a striking stone. Emerald cut peridot, a wedge of diamonds on the one side here. I like it both ways, so I always like to put it on both angles so you can see it from all these different directions. But it is going to be a 380 with a little pocket of diamonds there, 2 points in the diamonds, solid yellow, white, or rose. You get to choose, and let's make this easy and simple and affordable and blow it out. That's what we're doing in this event. Time for everything to go. It all does, including all of our yellow diamonds, but we got a new one to show you that's a 1.5 carat coming up at our top of the hour, which is now, but we'll get this request out of here first. It's $999 if you'd like to get it. $999, and that'll be $889 and change. And thank you, Debbie, for that request. Okay, so getting ready for our last of the yellow diamonds, when we've already shown you 3 of them. 3 fabulous, fabulous pieces. There have been 3, and there's going to be one more, and it's our 1.5 carat. So we're kind of working our way down from the 3 to the 2 carat, now to the 1.5 carat, which is still a mighty, mighty fine size to get. So that will be happening. Okay, let's keep moving. That's $889. And again, maybe we need to see it one more time here on the hand as well. So here we go. This is such a huge amount of gold, isn't it? Just amazing to see gold at that level, which is solid all the way through. And to get this one for $889 and change, Very special and only going to be just that one. So let's see who's got it. And you can change the gold if you'd like to. Then we've got the yellow diamond as promised. Let's keep on rocking. Thank you, Debbie, for that request. And we'll see who's got it. But look at this one. Wow. Here we go. So reminder, the 302 and the 3 are still here. The 213 is here. But you probably want to see everything we've got before you make a decision. And that's wise. This ring is, I think, looks, and forgive me for saying this, because I know we have $18,888 rings here. This one looks important, maybe perhaps even more important with the way it's set and the design than even the 3 carats. It just, the setting, the size. I'm not afraid to show them to you because, well, this is really proving a point that I think is important to make. Because I get it. If you want a big yellow diamond, but you're not looking to spend 20 grand, I get that. Look at that. There's a lot of people that would say, if I asked somebody who didn't know the carat weights and didn't know anything about jewelry, and I said, which ring do you think looks more expensive? I think a lot of people might say the one on the left, because look at it. Yeah, thank you. So guys, we have every line locked up. We're gonna be showing, I mean, look at that. That's impressive. And this is a stone that's half the size of this one, but doesn't look it. Exactly half. So let's take a moment and focus on this pear shape. That is item number 112-7320. I mean, that is extraordinary. 2-tone gold. It's all done in 14 karat. It is, we're down to 57 minutes in the show. If you want to shop this Saturday and you want to get your sale, you've got to be shopping now and taking those moments to get requests in. Let us know if you need to see something from the last 2 hours and 2 minutes. But here is something you have not seen in the event yet. And it's a 1.5 carat pear shape, brilliant cut, VS stone, perfect color, wrapped in a halo that matches. So you get the extra diamonds at 14 points. It's what's part of why the stone looks so much bigger than it's weighing, and it's already big. No doubt about it, it's already a nice, big, gorgeous size. But it does look bigger. And then you also have the white diamonds that go oh, look at that. The white diamonds that go every which way, including, yes, those are big princess cuts, and that's a full carat white diamond. So overall, 264 in diamonds, and those are princess cuts and rounds, and look at how it's built from the inside out. Just well done. And it should be, because it's the kind of ring you go out in the real world and spend $100,000 on. Not here. Not now. Not this moment. This is magic. This is what you call, this is magic. And I think that the stones and the values that are toughest to figure out around here are the yellow diamonds. And that means we excel the most with our yellow diamond values. I think between our Tanzanites and our yellow diamonds, you've said it many times, that is the case. It's always the wow factor is, if you've looked at natural, keep in mind natural yellow diamonds is what I would ask you to compare it to, because that's what it is. I think you're gonna be astounded, absolutely astounded. And a big reason for that is our yellow diamonds didn't come from the wholesale world today, because today in the wholesale world, a diamond like this, with the 1 carats are 18,000. So the 1.5 carats are even more. Please don't buy them in wholesale. I know there's a lot of you right now that probably, it'd be funny. If the Tucson show had us on right now on the big screen, in the big reception hall where the big show is going on, I think we're gonna get the attention, because our values are better. Our values are better, and you cannot just walk in as a member of the public and walk into that show and shop wholesale. You have to be in the business and be a reseller. But this is where we excel. You can get a better value than wholesale. You really, truly, literally can. And it's by shopping this show. And I would see that on any given day with this extra savings you have with this event, it's hands down best value possible. You take advantage of it. This is how we do it. 264 overall. Here's what we've got for you. A big, big value coming your way. And you know what? I could auction this at $10,000 to start. I'm not going to do it. I want to just take it down to the lowest price. We'll make it easy. We'll make it simple. We'll send it out. It's not going to stay here. It can't stay here. My 3 carats might. My 2 carat 13 might. I hope not. I hope you take them. But obviously, there's a lot of people who are saying, great stones. I just can't quite do that. What can you do for me? This is the answer. Here's the ring that honestly looks maybe even bigger and better. Maybe bolder. And you know what? It's not going to be, what was my lowest price? $99.99? I'm doing better. I got to make sure this goes. Call me early. You know how important that is. And then those diamonds just continue. It's like having a big 3-stone style because you've got those big princess cuts on the sides. That yellow diamond, I kid you not. Tell me something, guys. Here's a 213 next to it. I'm going to show you. Look at this 213. That's a 213. Which one looks bigger to you? Here's the 3 carat. Which one looks bigger to you? I'm telling you. This is almost 20,000. This one's 10. You can get that look without having to spend 10 or 8 or 7 or 6 or heck, even $5,000. If I could encourage you to shop one piece of this entire event from a standpoint of the value today, from the standpoint of the value in 10 days, in a year, in a decade, and in a century, this is the one to get. And I know that you and I probably aren't going to be here a century from now, but kids and grandkids and the family members that come beyond us will. And this ring will still be in the family collection, no doubt. It better be. Here's what I want to do for you. It's better than $5,000. It's better than $49.99. The price, the value of yellow diamonds is soaring. It's why I'm always telling you about the wholesale prices, because the wholesale world, even though not everybody has access to the wholesale world is what really gives you a good feeling based on what's happening in the world. You can look at wholesale. Obviously, you can look at retail as well, but if you're looking at wholesale, you're going to get a really good feel for what diamonds are doing. We know diamonds are elevating. We know the white diamonds are elevating, but the yellow diamonds are doing that tenfold. Maybe even I'm being conservative on that front because they're so much more rare. Our main source for the fancy colors of diamonds mined out a couple years ago. There's been other sources. They're just not producing that much quality. They're not producing bigger sizes like this is. This is the way you get something extraordinary and rare and special all at the same time. You're not spending $49.99. That's nothing. There's sterling silver out there right now. It's probably why you're with me and at home right now watching the television instead of out in a retail store, is because you know that. And you know the deal, and you know the discounts, and you know sterling silver can be $5,000, and you're not interested because you know how to shop, and you know where to shop, and you know that you have family in the business, and that's us. Okay, we may not be related by blood, but we are. This is TVON family, and this is better than having a family member in the business because we're doing better than wholesale, and that's not supposed to happen on diamonds. Diamonds are supposed to be, best case scenario, just trading between dealers at wholesale prices. This is better, and it's a rare, rare, rare exotic yellow, and it's natural, and it's not 49. And it's not 48, and it's not 47. And by goodness, this is the deal you got to get on, because still, with everything I'm doing to drop this price, you're still going to save 11% off. And that's one of our bigger discounts of the entire event. And it's not 47 or 46 or $45.99. If I could send you, if I could buy something for you and send it to your house on consignment, which means I send it to you, you tell me if you like it, and you keep it if you want to. That's what I would do right now, because I'm so passionate about this very value, and it's not even $45.99. You could turn around tomorrow and sell it if you need to and make money if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend doing that because, number one, I'd like you to wear it, enjoy it, make it part of your own daily wear collection. But you know what? It's that kind of value that's increasing, and it's not even $45.99. And you saw next to the 213, next to the 3 carat, how it looks even bigger. And it's not even $4,500. This is where you've got to go get it. And you will be so happy you did. You will be happy. Not maybe happy, maybe that's not the right word. Maybe thrilled or euphoric, maybe ecstatic, because you got the deal of a lifetime, and it's $4,499. But that's not it, because you're getting 11% off. So you'll actually, guys, you're paying $4 over $4,000. You're basically paying $4,000. That's what it comes down to. $44.99 after your discount makes it $4,004. It's basically $4,000. That is insane. You know what? I have an idea. And it's not authorized, and I don't really, I want to make a point here. There is something that, again, like I said, I'm not technically allowed to buy you jewelry and send it to you, but I'm going to make this even better, because right now I'm liking how the math is mathing, but I'm going to make it a little bit better for you. And this is our 11% off sale. I'm into the numbers, the meaning, the whole thing, right? Created this event with this, you know, little bit of time that we get to celebrate with this big discount. Let's make it $4,444 because that way, after your discount, it's going to be under $4,000. And to be able to say that I literally, somebody contact the Guinness Book of World Records if it's still around, because I should be in it today after this diamond deal. Because you don't buy a carat and a half VS diamond, I don't care what shape, I don't even care what clarity, even if it were an eye clarity stone. This is VS quality. You don't buy carat and a half yellow diamonds, or white diamonds for that matter, for under $4,000. And the fact that I did this price, unauthorized, but everything I'm doing is, right? Doesn't matter. My job is to move jewelry. This way it's $39.55 after your discount. So it's a brand new price. It's even better. And now there's no point in waiting. You just got to get it. And you will be so thrilled you did. I promise you that. But at $44.44, it's actually $39.55 at checkout. That's the way it's a gift from me to you, because I really feel that strongly about making sure that somebody out there today gets this ring. And the 213 is here, and the 302 is here, and the 3 carat is here. But this one looks bigger, or as big at least. And then it stopped our wheel. That's how big it is. Take a look. There it is. And that'll be $39.55. Why would you leave it here? That's what that is, honestly a record breaker. I've never had a yellow diamond ever. I've been here a long time. I've done a lot of yellow diamonds. I sell them every day of my life. That is a carat and a half VS center stone. And it is literally under well under $4,000 if you say yes. But again, it's only for one caller, and we got to give it 60 seconds, and when it's gone, it's gone. Is anybody thinking about this yellow diamond ring? Nobody yet. All right. Well, forget you ever saw it, because I can't do that anymore. That is just one for the ages. And if you still need to see the 213, the 3 carat, or the 302, they are here for you. But by goodness, this is the day to get them. This is the day. 100% the day to get your yellow. Nobody took it yet, huh? Okay. All right. We'll keep it. We'll save it. I guess it's not a yellow diamond day, but it is one of those that if you're thinking about it all, you've never seen a 1.5 carat ever for under $4,000. And that's what that comes down to be. And I keep talking like it's a carat and a half loose stone. It's not. It's got a carat 14 of extra diamonds. It's 264 overall in that ring. Why is that there? Why am I still looking at this ring? With 15 seconds to go and a big, big Saturday coming to an end here in 45 minutes. And all 4, I've shown you 4 incredible yellow diamonds, the biggest and best we've got, and they are all still sitting here today, and that's the ring you get. Okay, so we're going to move on, but that is just yikes. That is forget I ever did it. That's for sure, because I know we need to have a little, like a selective memory here, because we cannot do deals like this. We just can't, and that's what's happening during this event. We kind of throw caution to the wind and take all logic and all former prices and really toss it out the window and say, here it is. Take what we got. Want to move everything that's here in our inventory. We're certainly doing our best to try and make that happen, but that stone is amazing. And no, $39.55, guys, at checkout. Done deal. So make sure you get it if you love it. It was $10,000, now is down to under $4,000. So just can't beat that price. And again, if it's not a yellow diamond day, it's not a yellow diamond day. You know, I have to play matchmaker with jewelry across the country of ours every day. So some days you're putting up things that are the greatest value. And listen, if there was nobody looking for a yellow diamond today, then it's going to sit here no matter what it is, right? But if that is something that you have thought about owning or considered, today's the day to get it. Trust me when I tell you, it is the day. All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot to do and very little time. So let me show you some diamond hoops that we have as well. Diamond hoops are always fabulous, but there is something special in a 363 coming your way. If you have any questions on the yellow diamond, let me know. And then here are the diamond hoops, and last call for requests today as well. If you have any for me, let me know. Here we go with 111-0423. And that would be our 3 carat 63 diamond hoops. And they are specialties. So it's last call on the show. We have a lot of jewelry still to go. And I would love your requests if you have them for me. So please let me know what you're looking for. I know it's a busy Saturday, so we appreciate when you are with us. That's why I want you to call in and demand what you want to see. Because I know you may not be with me every minute of every show. And the event is winding down. And we only have a couple days left. So I want to make sure we get you what you want to save the money on. Here's our 363 oval shaped diamond hoop. It is that inside out style. And you can have white, yellow, or rose gold. and they are 1.5 inches. So this isn't the 2-inch style, but we have done the jam-pack them in with the big diamonds here all the way through. These diamonds are the exact same size throughout the front and throughout the back. So you've got a consistent look here, and then there is that button release. This is important. That's going to be how you open it up. Is you open that, press that down. It opens up. You can open them up nice and wide if you need to make it a little easier to get in, or if you just want to have, you can shimmy them on the ear that way. And then you just click them closed. Done. That was easy. They click, they lock. There's a inside locking mechanism, so it's really simple. And yet straight post, piercing coverage, an earring you're going to wear every day, and we have 1,000,001 hoops. But this is one that's very, very popular. Why? Because, let me just move that out of the way so you can see how beautiful and bright they are and how the VS diamonds are so large. I love those. They're just always special to see the big, big pop of the diamonds. And of course, VS is what we use on everything that we create here. So you've got that beautiful versatility. You've got sparkle. You've got wow factor. You've got an amazing look. Yes, we love them. And there's a huge price reduction coming your way. Let's take another look at them close up. Get you a really special opportunity to get a great savings. They're not going to be that $59.99 any longer. And yet they have that really good length, which I find if you're going to get an inside out hoop, they should be longer. They really should. If they're not longer, you're not going to see the diamonds on the inside of the back. That's just a fact. So this gives you that drape, that longer length we love, and they're going to be under $5,000, under $4,000. We're actually making it better than $39.99. If you'd like to get our diamond hoop oval shape, which is very sophisticated, I always say that if you want to make sure your diamond earrings look like the real deal, I always say go with an oval because, the rounds are very pretty too, but it's one of those where we see the rounds more routinely in everything that we see, whether it's faux, lab grown, synthetic, anything at all, right? Synthetic or simulated, even CZs. I love that in oval shape. It just looks high end. It is clearly those beautiful natural stones we love. And it's not going to be $39 either. We're going to make them $34.99. So they're under $1,000 a carat. But probably worth noting that $34.99 is not what you're paying. And just so you know what you're saving, it's $31.14 if you'd like to get them. And they're all individual larger diamonds. That's also extraordinary. So last call on the hoops. Then we have, let's see, there is a tennis bracelet here. Panthers are still available. I've shown you all of our yellow diamonds are still available. Our Panther pieces are all still available. And our Conch pearl is still available. And our Sierra Santa Maria Aqua Trillion still available. I do have one more Tanzanite. I think our Tanzanite's still available, so that's odd because those are always the pieces that go first. Everything else is gone, but that's what I just named off is what we do have available, so that's interesting because usually it's the Tanzanites and the yellow diamonds that go first. We do have another Tanzanite if you want to go a bit smaller, so we'll share that with you next. 112-5553 on the way. So our hoop earrings, $31.14. If you'd like to get them, over $350 extra off. That's impressive to me. I'm impressed, and I make jewelry for a living. So again, as someone who runs her own business who makes jewelry as well, it is shocking. It is shocking how low we can go on classic VS diamonds. Now here's a request for a very, very, very simple ring. Who's this for? Susan, you got it. Was she looking for a simple diamond band? Oh, this specific request. You got it, Susan. Well, here we go. This is our most affordable item of the entire event. I do believe. I don't think we're going to have anything more affordable than this. And yet it's still a double ring, essentially. It's like two bands in one. It's one ring, 1110546. Good call, Susan. We've got a 10-point diamond weight here. I do have, it would be beautiful as a pinky ring or a thumb ring too. It almost looks like a crown. It looks like your classic ring, if you had a classic band with one diamond, is wearing a crown of diamonds. So we live in a world where, last time I checked, it was February 8th, 2025. We live in a world where gold is $2,700 an ounce. And in our lifetimes, we've never seen that happen. It's near record highs. This is a gold band, which is essentially 2-in-1. It is a better than sterling silver price. This is getting into like demi-fine or costume jewelry pricing, what I'm going to show you here. White, yellow, or rose gold are still your options here that you have. Very wearable. Thumb ring, pinky ring, stackable, wherever you want to wear it. This is quite the value, quite the value. Take a look at it. Not going to be, oh, and 10 points in diamonds once again. So 10 points. Yes. Did she? Vanessa from where? Idaho. Hi, Vanessa in Idaho. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll do this band, and I want to try it on for you as well, and then we'll get to another Tanzanite. I'm going to do this for not even $4.99, and it is essentially 2-in-1. Really, look at that. 2 up top, 1 in the back. So see, it is like your band is wearing a crown of diamonds. Here's what it looks like on the ring finger. I always like to start there, but it could be sized to be on the thumb. It's just the most beautiful, delicate, still VS diamonds. $4.99, $3.99. Nope, this is really a struggle to do in today's era of jewelry. And I'm talking about if you only made sterling silver jewelry, this is tough to do. It's $299 for a diamond and gold band. And that is not the be all end all. You're paying $266.11. So it's $266 for a diamond and gold band in your size, in your gold color choice. Still all those extras are free, and it's a great way to go. So we'll give that 30 seconds, and I hope that that's going to be something. I know you can watch every show we do, and I know a lot of you do. And you can watch every single show and never see a band. You can't do, I was looking at a gold band the other day because this is what I do to make sure we get you a gold price. Gold bands, 2mm gold bands with no diamonds are $6,000 right now, okay? I was in Tucson on Monday and Tuesday, right? Guess what? There's a lot of gold jewelry there too. It's not just loose gems. There's jewelry, there's costume jewelry, there's specimens, there's rough material. There's a lot of, different, everything jewelry related. Plain gold bands, thousands of dollars, wholesale. This one's got diamonds. It's $266 and change. All right, so let's take another look at it. Yes. It's not really I'm not going to call it an under gallery, but we did show it, and I'll show it again. So, there's not like there's a lot happening. It's a narrow band, right? But it is finished. It's solid through the inside, and you've got, I'm talking about that lower band there. And so you see that solid, and then it's like your little, what I'm referring to as the crown of diamonds are also pretty solid on the inside. I know. We used to say Cracker Jack jewelry, but see, back in the day, that's when, they don't give you jewelry in Cracker Jacks anymore. I'm a baseball girl. I go to as many games as I can. And you know what? I am the one who's counting down the hours until the baseball season starts at the end of March. But point is that you get stickers now, and there's no such thing as Cracker Jack jewelry anymore because, that would be a struggle. How do you even do plastic jewelry for prices like this? I have designers who, there's great designers in this world that do lucite, which is just a form of plastic, and they charge, $900 for a lucite ring. And there's no gemstones in it, no diamonds in it, no precious metal. And so to see something like this at $266.11, pretty important. All right, let's get to this one. This one's going to be fun. 112-5553, 5553. Whoa, we're going big time now. Now we're going to the opposite, where it's a lot of gold and a lot of workmanship and a lot of diamonds, but also a really big Tanzanite in the middle. This is where maybe if you don't need a 10-carat stone, but you like a big ring anyways, this accomplishes exactly that. Not a 10-carat stone. We are running out of time in the show. I have 35 minutes left with you. Please pregame with me tomorrow, too. It's my favorite day of the year. I kid you not. This will be my, I don't know, gosh, is it my 9th or 10th? Different Sunday before the big game. Again, I can't say those words. You know what it's called, but it's trademarked, so you get sued if you say it. So I'm going to try not to. I'm really good about it usually, so hopefully I'll be continued. But you know the big game and what it's called, so it's really super. And it's happening tomorrow, but we'll be here in the morning to pregame with you, and it's always such a fun and festive show, but I will tell you we usually don't do 11% off during it. So the fact that we have this sale coinciding with our pre-party tomorrow, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And I have special things for you because it's my favorite show of the whole year. So take a look at this. It's going to be a lot of fun. But here we go. It is $260 in the tansy, 77 points in the diamonds. Think of it as a triple halo. First the gold, like a sun ray here. Then you've got your big diamonds. Then it's the smaller diamonds, but they're done in that scalloped edge. You can have the white, the yellow, or the rose as per usual. But let's make this better. Then I cannot get $49.99. My other Tanzanite, I don't know if that one's still gone or not. It's really special here. We're seeing a $260 that as I try it on, another one that's just looking so much larger. This is one of those newer mountings. Do you know it was done twice and then we discontinued it because it was just too expensive to make. The mounting, as you see, is huge, isn't it? And now you see the details that it makes from a distance. You see it's just got a whole lot of gold, doesn't it? And this is exactly what we love. It's just a beautiful ring, a lot of presents. That just looks like money, money, money. It's not going to be $49.99. I'm not going to get that today. We got a last call on the show. What can we save you 11% on? If you've seen it in the show, you got to shop it in the show because otherwise it's not going to last. And here's what we're going to do. Anybody thinking about it? Nah, not really. Okay, well, let me just make it dirt cheap. That way we'll go, okay, we want to say the words sold. We just do. I want to say it, yeah. No, I don't think so because it was sold last night, but we'll have to bring it out. Do you need to see it? Also, Tim, you probably want to ask them if they want the dangling version or the true Diamonds by the Yard station version, because we do have 2 of the 1 carats, and we've had both in recent days. Well, we're just going to sit here and let this one marinate. No? You don't want to marinate, Tony? I don't know. I can't. I've broken every rule there is today. Every single rule there is. Except for saying that trademarked word, which I didn't break that yet. There's still time. Can we take this less? Because there's maybe one shopper maybe out there who's saying, you know, I don't have one of those Tanzanites yet. I better get one. I better get one. And do I want to wait and risk them being sold out or wait and spend more? Probably not. I don't think you do. I don't think you have to. Would you like me to just break one more rule here and do a better price than $49, $39, $29? I'm not even thinking about $19.99 as much as that would definitely see this out the door. We're going to go even lower so that you're not spending even $19.99 or what that would turn out to be, which would be like $17.79. We're going to do better. Take a look. It's only one. Come on in, guys. White, yellow, rose gold. It's not even, how many rules can we break in one Saturday morning? Hey, now it's afternoon. So let's make this even better. I don't know what to do or say anymore. This is so incredible, and we have seen completely wild values. And yet, I've actually got a couple pieces here from this 3 hours almost. So let's take it lower than 19, 18, 1888, 1799. I don't know. This is getting spooky. It is wild to see a stone like this, and I know it's perched way up high in this big, big mounting, but look at that stone face up. Amazing. Not even $17.99. Okay, one chance here. How about $1,777? That's it. $1,777, and you get it for actually $1,581 on a nearly 3-carat blue winged block D. How about that? So, Jess, we never heard from Monica, did we? Never heard from Monica on those yellow diamonds. All right. So, Monica, if you're out there, just so you know, your diamonds, they were here. So 3-carat, 2-carat, all of those to consider. Let's make sure we help everybody out with any last minute requests. If you've got them, give us a call. This is now down to $1,581. Yikes, that's good. And it's a whole bunch of gold. Again, we made it 2 times. And then it was discontinued. It's the newer mounting we have. I think we've only had 2 mountings developed since this one came out. Very new, but we got a little bit wild. I think we thought it was the 80s, and we thought gold was $4.80 an ounce, and it's not. It's $27 an ounce. So we just had to say, whoa, slow your roll on making these big, really, really oversized gold rings, because they just get so cost prohibitive to do. So not cost prohibitive today to shop it. It's down to that low price of $1,581 and change at checkout. But what a pretty piece. And if there's anything else I can show you, I've shown you what I have today. So I'm going to leave it up to your requests here. As usual, let me know if there's anything we can pop in for another look. I might just, show you the yellow diamonds again. If you're in the mood for a cat's eye green tourmaline, there is one here. It's really cool. We do have a big blue zircon. That's nice. We've got a fire opal, Diaspore. I'm just kind of sifting through some of the jewelry that we have for tomorrow. Maybe getting you a little head start on our pregame show. There it is. Look at this. This is, wait, Tony, did you make that? We are going to officially call it the Superb Owl. Yes, that's perfect. I like it. We've got 2, Marilyn and Janice. Well, this works. We have 2 callers that want to see each of our 1-carat DVTYs. Well, let's start here. It's going to be 111-1654. And I like how you chose a neutral color, Tony. You chose blue, because I can't wear green or red tomorrow. That's why I wore red today, because I have to be neutral. I don't have to be, but I don't have a favorite. So if I had a favorite, I would shout it out and wear it, that color. I don't. I am completely neutral tomorrow. I am completely neutral. All right, so let's talk about okay, let's go. Here's the first of our diamonds by the yard. This is going to be the 20-inch, up to 20. 1654 is the number. So this one goes diamonds all the way around. I'll try to show you the whole thing here in the shot. It's 20 inches though. That's the big difference. It's not just up to 18, it's up to 20. So it's still 18, 19, and 20. Lobster claw closure, big diamonds, 10 points each. There are 11 stones. It's $9.99. The other one that we have, and this is why I'm so glad we can show them together, that's one option. That was what Marilyn was thinking about. But Janice also said, well, maybe you've got that one that dangles, where the 9 stones drop from the piece. So that's what we have here, where you've got 9 stones individually on 1115147. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Marilyn, for the request. This is the 9-stone style, where you have the diamonds that are actually acting as their own individual pendants, all bezel set. So there they are. There they are, where you can always, again, why do we do the odd numbers? So you can find the center. So if you put it on, you'll know where your center is from the start. This is 9 stones here. They go 3/4 of the way around, still have the lobster claw. Now this one's going to be 16, 17, and 18, which is pretty traditional. So this is the difference between when they drape from the chain versus when they're set into the chain. See how they are different there? This one acts as individual pendants, draping from the chain. This is where they're set into it. But each spaced pretty similar. You've got a little bit more frequency here because they're not going all the way around. So this one's also $9.99. And the carat weight is the same. Almost. This one's a carat even. This is 110. So again, the difference is you've got big stones either way, yes. Thank you. All right, and if they need to see it again to make sure they've got the right one, let me know. And then let me show you this dropping, dangling version here on the neckline. This is my personal favorite because I like the fact they always sit where they should and always face out, where the front of the diamond bezel is always going to face out to the world. That's what I like about this one so much. They're still going to go 3/4 of the way around. So you see how they just drape. The other one I'll show you here actually looks like this, where they're set in. That's a very traditional style. So it's just your preference. It's $9.99 either way. They're both giving you large diamonds here, that's for sure. But again, 2 different styles, 2 different looks. So that's the more traditional diamonds by the yard. And then the other has the what I call the draping diamonds by the yard, or the dangling diamonds by the yard. You get a choice of, but they are each $8.89 and 11 cents. I will flash that Panther really quickly. Let me go grab that. We had 2 big Panther rings with emerald eyes. So it sounds like the smaller of the 2, which was the one that had the open style to it. That one sounds like it's going, just to make sure, is this the one they love there? I'll put it up close for you here instead of the Tanzanite. And that one I think is spoken for. That was item number 112, 4782. So it sounds like this Panther's gone at $18.88, less your discount. And well done on that one. We do have the larger. We'll go back to our DBTY here on that neckline. And then we've also got the larger, which I'll show you again, because that's very impressive. That was the 227 diamond weight that you have here. Let me show this one up close as well, so you can see this is the Panther that we have available that's similar, but even more diamond weight. That's 227 in diamonds that are in that wide style that wrap around the emerald, the rough cut emeralds in the eyes, and then the onyx in the nose. And again, 2 different, I think that these, actually the necklaces, I would really honestly think about getting one of each, because the way they drape together and layer is so beautiful as well. So anyway, great choices on the DBTYs, but this one's $29.99, and given that you've got 227 in white diamonds, that is pretty impressive to see that one down to $26.69 if you'd like to get that one. And again, here are the DBTYs one more time, the way they drape. And what I would do is think about putting the dangling one a little longer and then draping in the classic one here a little bit shorter. Here are those DBTYs yet again on the hand. So you can see how, yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? That traditional, and then that's just an option, right? One day you wear one, next day you wear a couple, you can layer them up, whatever you want to do. But for basically what's $8.89 times 2, I mean, you've got for under $1,800. Got quite the look there, dripping in diamonds. So that's special there. Either way you want to go, $8.89 and change on those 2. Carat weight almost identical. 110 is the 20-inch here, which is adjustable. And then this one's 16, 17, and 18, and that's 1 carat. So let's go back to our wheel. And again, don't forget about the 2 carat 60 tansy. Anything else we can recap? This is the Panther ring, 11250 63 is the item number here, and that one's quite the value, $26.69. And we also had two other Panther pieces, by the way. We had a pendant, we had a ring, way earlier in the show. So just so you see those really quickly, here's the $9.99 Panther that has the emeralds, rubies, and sapphires and diamonds. So that one's in 18 karat gold as well. That one's only $9.99 if you'd like to grab it. And then we had a pendant that was here, $76.19. The pendant had sapphires and diamonds, and this is the Panther that is the full Panther, and that's going to be the rubies in the eyes, the diamonds and the sapphires throughout the body there, and that is $16.99 for a pendant. So for your neckline, beautiful, and the way it actually looks great with all the other pieces is also a lot of fun. So maybe a nice coordinating set there is in the making. That's what I would consider thinking about. We'll do a quick ruby blowout as well with Valentine's Day rocking around the corner here. And then anything else we can show you, it's time to get us a call, or if you just need a recap on something. Again, $9.99 on the left side, $29.99 on the right. So make sure you grab those, and we'll be happy to have them for you. And I really encourage you to think about your favorites there. Those are two really spectacular exotic cat pieces there that we just love. Very designer. Superstar pieces, no doubt about it. And then, of course, DBTYs always are popular. Reminder, we had a men's Mandarin and we had a cat's eye Alexandrite for the gentleman. Also have the big aqua in the trillion cut. So again, $9.99 here, $29.99 here with that full complement of diamonds. Here's the aqua. This is the beautiful trillion cut aquamarine from earlier. Our aquas are fantastic. They really are. This is 112-7363. Beauty in its own right with that really special aqua, some Sierra Santa Maria, bright blue colors there. And it's also that 212 in the trillion with 109 in the diamonds. And that is going to be here for $19.99. Let's come in a little closer. Remember, well over a carat in diamonds, going from side to side across the way. These are a few of the pieces you may have missed if you weren't with us for the entire 3 hours. Just want to show you as we are about to wrap up our Saturday together. Yes. Welcome, Patty in Missouri. Thank you so much for shopping. What was she picking up today? Did she? Well, beautiful. That was absolutely gorgeous. I think you're going to really, really love it. Thank you, Patty. Patty on the prowl. I'm going to call her Patty on the prowl, and she just pounced on a really good value on that Panther piece. Well done, Patty. We'll have it right out to Missouri for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This one will be $17.79. Here are the recaps on the gents rings. We had the cat's eye Alexandrite, so still the cat theme going strong here. But a cat's eye double phenomena stone. Here's the Mandarin garnet. Two great options there. One is $29.99. That's the right side of your screen. And the other is $1,299 on the left side. And that's a cat's eye double phenomena Alexandrite stone. And this is the Mandarin garnet. So two great options to pick up. Two rare and specialty men's pieces. And then we have a pink sapphire and a Burma. What is going on with this Burma ruby? This one is so heavily reduced. Wait till you see this ring. Burma ruby for the ages. I'm doing a couple recaps here. Let me show you something new as well. And, oh yeah, Mary Jo, we have the Diaspore. I have it right here in my hand. I've got the Diaspore to show you as well. We'll do that real fast. You got it. Diaspore. I'm looking at yellow diamonds that are still here if you want to take advantage of any of those fantastic yellow diamonds. There again, $12.99 for the left, $29.99 on the right. Here comes the Diaspore, Mary Jo. Take a look at this one. This is the Turkish color change Diaspore. And beautiful, it's an oval. It's an ovally cushion or a cushiony oval, and it's 112-5544. And again, Aqua Trillion, still can grab that. Same with our gents pieces. This is the Diaspore. I'll blow it out. It's one only, by the way. It's a 3 carat 62. 76 points in diamonds framing it. The halo, that's beautiful, isn't it? But it's done a little bit like a floral halo. I look at that like clusters of diamonds all the way around, creating that shape. Diamonds down the shoulders as well. 112-5544 is your number. That's a 362. 76 points in diamonds, one only. We've got a $49.99 price, not sticking around. I'll make this $1,777 instead. And call me on any of these pieces we are recapping. Quick little recaps just to make sure you saw all the fabulous pieces that we have here today before we get ready to sign off in about 19 and a half minutes. So not a lot of time left. This is $17.77, your discounted price after all is said and done, is going to be down to just $15.81. Now, here's what it looks like on the hand. Remember, this is only one as far as the stone, but we can change the gold color. So if you'd like to have that, if you prefer to white gold or rose gold, we can make that happen for you. $15.81 though, that's it. What a special piece that is. Isn't it beautiful? You can already see the pinks and purples coming through from afar. That's very unusual to see it from that distance away and see pinks and purples just glowing their way through that stone. Very powerful. $15.81 on that one if you'd like to get it. That is a one only. Here comes the ruby though. This is a ruby that you haven't seen yet today. It's 1127087. That's a beautiful stone. Burma, yes. Big 65-point oval. And then it has gorgeous round brilliance and tapered baguettes around it. That would be, okay. You ready to party? We got to go. We got a lot of pieces here and so many that are going to be going here at the end of the day. As usual, make those last minute requests if you have them. Let's take this all the way down from 29 to 19. You know what? Not even $1,500. This is a lot of ring and it's a lot of platinum. It's a lot of platinum. You see how really, again, beautiful it is from up close, but look at that from afar. To see that size you're getting and how it's still able to glow. You're still seeing all the way through it. It's a completely transparent ruby from a distance away, even when my hand is behind it. And yet it's going to be better than even $15, $14, $13.99. We got one only. Make it $12.99. $11.56 at checkout. If you'd like to grab that one for yourself, it's $11.56.11. Nice. You got two 11s in that price when your discount is taken. So that's a beautiful piece. $11.56 only. That is one outstanding ruby. All of this is platinum. Very nice, heavy, heavy piece there at $11.56 and change. If you'd like to go ahead and grab that one, it's a really beautiful stone. The glow on that stone is really what it's about. Anytime you see a ruby with transparency like that, you're into some very high level, beautiful, glowing ruby. All right, last call on the show. We've got now 17 minutes remaining. The aqua's still here. Let's get to, we can go bigger on the ruby. Come on, wheel, come on. 17 more minutes, you can do it. You can do it. Goodness, it's a struggle. But here we go, that ruby's awesome. Okay, let's move on. We've got the Diaspore still here. If anybody would like, how about a big designer piece? Let me flash this. You tell me if you love this gold piece here, because the wheel ain't working, so let's just put something on the hand here. How about this for something new? A big designer piece done in all solid 18 karat yellow gold. Oh my goodness, look at that. And a big chain. The big chain that's going to have an 18-inch Rolo link spring ring closure and the length of this piece with the big diamond. You're going to see it up close as well. But it's item number 7592, 18 karat solid. Check out the length it's going to give you. Nice longer length, and that's going to bring the drama for sure, right? That different texture you see, it's 2 inches top to bottom. It's going to be 18 karat solid as mentioned. It is going to come with the chain for free. You've got a 48-point oval plus 14 points in diamonds as well. And this one is going to be, I'm going to bring it up close as well so you can see all the details right after I put it on the neckline so you can see the size. But what's really important is it stays in the yellow gold. It's a huge diamond. It's right there. And then you're going to have a few extra diamonds as well. Can we show it on the neckline? Yes, please. Look at that. So this is where, step back a little bit so you can see that beautiful focused look at it. This is outstanding material. It really is. One of those that we've just never seen anything quite like. I'm going to show you up close so you can see the stone though, because that's really important to see the size of what we're going to call the center stone here. And then it's got a nice big bail, so if you want to change out the chain, you can. But that is what you call texture. Really interesting. Not even sure what to really call that. It looks so organic. And the way it's wrapping around and around, that's actually a yellow diamond in the middle. Look at that. That's a yellow diamond oval and white diamonds around it. My goodness. Here we go with this value from $69.99. Stays in the yellow. Look at that Rolo. That's a nice, big, thick, heavy chain. You can use that with other things. It'll pop right off that pendant and go with other things as well. Supposed to be $7 grand. We'll take it even lower. How about $2,900? You know what? Skip 29. Let's go even lower. And that's all 18K. I'm going to make this one $24.99. Plus, we have that discount for you, so that's going to be $22.24 and 11 cents. Tim, what were you picking up over there? Fantastic. New registers are always welcome as well. And you still get a discount when you are a new register as well. You don't just get the 11% off. We're giving you a $50 bonus so that you can go ahead and get that. Make sure you grab that bonus. Why not? Do it. Do it. Why not? Save on top of save. That's always good. Lots and lots to love. Now, here we are. $24.99 extra. 2224, I love that one. Now, how about we just recap some yellow diamonds for you because they're still hanging out. Got some really good yellow diamonds that are still here for you. Like our 3 carat, I love the 3 carat radiant, and I really, really enjoy the 213. Here's the 3 carat. That's the 3 carat radiant cut with the wide band. We have the 213 in the oval as well. That's important. And here we go. There we are. There are the two. Now, this one's $18,888, and this one's $99.99. Big difference. Two of our most incredible. I think the color they're just different cuts. The color's the same. It's just the different cuts that give them different personalities there. But what a look. And the 213 is item number 1126375. You know what happens with this event. This event has been full of one-of-a-kinds, okay? With the exception of some white diamond pieces, they're one-of-a-kinds. Let's get our wheel jump started here. Come on, wheel. $99.99 for the left side. That's the one you're looking at the graphics for, is the left side of your screen. And then the right side is the 3 carat radiant cut with 95 points in diamonds. The question is, which one do you prefer? The color is identical, really, and these are natural. But that's really where you're picking the choices really in the cut. But the oval's not even a classic, really. It's an elongated oval, which is why we've been pointing out that with that oval, it's looking so much larger. Does the oval look a full carat less? I don't think it does. Well, technically, it's like 70, what is it, at 213? So, yeah, it's not a full carat less. But it really doesn't look all that different, does it? So I think if you're looking for a better savings in value, you're probably going with the oval there that's elongated on the left side. If you want the 3 carat, well, there is a status to getting a 3 carat yellow, just like there's a status getting a 2 carat. They're both really unusual to find. The 3 carat on the right is $18,888, and yet the oval on the left is our 213. So here's your chance to pick it up either way you want to go. Sorry, guys, the wheel is done. The wheel is done. But we're not. We've got still 12 minutes left to go. See, we don't get to quit when things get tough. We just keep going. So here we go. $18,888, right side of your screen, $99.99. Remember, it's really only $88.99 for that left side, $213. And by the way, the big pendant that we have, the Tanzanite pendant, is here. These were all, see, I got overly excited. I put up the really crazy good stuff at the very first few minutes. And maybe you weren't here for it. Let me show you this Tanzanite pendant, which is down to $370 a carat, with a big fancy cut diamond. That's the pendant. That's the stone. There's the big diamond sitting right up top as your bail. This still is, I'm amazed. Yeah. I do have a 1 carat ruby. I have a carat 20. Does that work? Barbara, yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. Barbara, let me know if you only want white diamonds. This one is what I have for you, and it's a round. Really rare to see a round in a ruby of that size. If we're okay with a few yellow diamonds. If not, let me know, Barbara. I can try to find you something else. 1124427 is your item number, and that's a 120 private collection round ruby. Whoa! With yellow diamonds as the first halo, 21 points there. Then you have the huge white diamonds, which is a carat 17 in your white diamonds. It's got to go. And it's a $7,999 piece. That ain't going to work. We have 10 minutes left in the show. And let's move some jewelry in 10 minutes, because what you've seen today, you can't see again, right? You know that the value is, we're too limited with our airtime left in this event. We have so few days left to go in this event. We have to make sure the pieces go, and we want to make sure everything in the inventory gets at least one last shot on the air. That's really the priority. Let's make sure everything gets a look before we get done with the deal, because we want to make sure the savings are here on everything, right? That's my priority. So here's our 120 with the big diamond weight around it. I will make this under $79.99, $69, $59, $49, $39, $29. Let's move it. It's Valentine's Day on Friday. I only say that because being in the jewelry business as I have been for so long, Rubies are popular this time of year for that reason, because we think of red and we think of love and we think of all the life and the passion that goes along with the red and the confidence and the beauty of that round stone that is really one of the most, I mean, outside of a red diamond, this is what you want to do as far as value, is a red ruby out of Burma. And we've got this one for better than 25 because I got to give some jewelry away here. We have 9 minutes to do this. 9 minutes to move 100 pieces. Can we make it better? Yes. Should we? No. I don't care. Let's move it. That's the priority. Let's make it 2,005. You know what? Skip 25. Skip 25. I got to do better. Skip 24. Skip 23. Let's make it $22.99 for our big time ruby plus your extra discount. That's $2,046. $2,046. Whoa, on the round, which is not how rubies like to be cut. They like to be cut in ovals. And that's why pretty much every ruby you ever see, whether it comes from Ruby or Thailand or Vietnam or Africa, there's rubies from basically all points of the globe. Rubies are in a lot of places, but only the Burma gives you the blue reds, which is really considered the ideal of the color. And it's only going to be just a little over $2,000 when you take your discount, and it's eligible. You know, you don't have to be like a special something to get that discount. You can be brand new first time shopper. You can be our first ever shopper. You are getting that discount, and you've only got it for a couple more days. Make sure you take advantage of it. Here's what the ruby looks like on the hand. And it's not time here to sit back and go, well, I'll think about it and get it tomorrow. I wouldn't recommend that, because on a Saturday especially, we sit here all afternoon and continue to take your orders. So, well, not all afternoon, but the phone lines go off in like 10 minutes, but you know what I mean. Like there's just the major bulk of the sales happen here after the show goes off the air, because everyone's now seen it all. Yes. Of course. That ring is some serious hot stuff. Paul, here it is. Mandarin gents ring. I call it the most handsome gents ring. I mean, how many times you guys are probably anybody's watched me for a while knows you're so sick of hearing me say that, because I always say that with this mounting. Now, granted, I only have the mounting about twice a year, so it's not said all that often, but it is my favorite. And I know that as someone who just appreciates great design, I love the style, the sizing of it, the big, oversized kind of featured look you're getting. It's 112, 72, 56, and it's a 243 Mandarin. It's our third time seeing it tonight. Third time is a charm, and it's very charming. It's a very handsome ring. It's got a 75-point diamond weight, which is more than we typically see. It's in the yellow, or you can change it to white or rose. It is fantastic in every way. And it's going to be from $79.99 down to $29.99, but then you get another $300 plus off, so it's $26.69, and it is handsome. Look at that, inside finished under gallery, sure enough. All mirror finished walls inside, outside, even the 2 rows in diamonds that go down the sides as well. That's important. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Yeah. Thank you. You're very well. Thank you for those kind words, Paul. I appreciate that. It's gone. Let's go back to the ruby real quick, since that's still sitting here. That round carat 20. And then I'm going to also recap that Tanzanite. Why not? Because I was starting to, and then we got that request for the ruby. So, and if I can, Barbara, if you need something different than that one, let me know, and I can go find something after the show it to you tomorrow if that works. But here we are with our big Tanzanite fancy cut, 112-4076. This is that 11 karat 91 stone that we have here for you in the fancy cut, with the big 49-point individual diamond as your bail. That's a fancy cut too. So it's 2 fancies coming together, but I see in my world you can't be too fancy, right? It is. There's a difference between 2 as in the number 2, like we got 2 fancy cuts, but it's it can never be TOO fancy, because it's always, always err on the side of being overdressed is always my theory. But here we are. You got a fancy cut with a fancy cut. And it is a little too low in the price, but that's where I like it. I like it. It's to me, if it's too low, it's the right price. That one's going to be actually $14,999 is where it started. We're going to take it lower. That one's down to $49.99, but you get an extra $500 off. So it's a little bit more than $500. So you get it for $44. Isn't it $44.49? I mean, at this point, my numbers are all over the place. This is, $44.49 and 11 cents. So take it. It's only one, and that's that beautiful 1.25 inch. It's all about the stones. I mean, the fact that it's got a 50-point fancy cut diamond up top is pretty impressive as well. Thank you again, Paul, on that Mandarin. You will love that ring. You really will. It's a good one. And then we still have the Cat's Eye Alexandrite gents ring, too, for $12.99. That's the most affordable gents ring in stock. So, I think I can only recall having one gents ring ever that was more affordable, and it was a turquoise for $9.99. This is the cat's eye Alexandrite for $12.99, gents piece or ladies, whichever. It's got the octagon style. Welcome to the octagon. It's got the octagon style with the channel set diamonds around it. And then we have any last minute requests or questions. This is where you want to get those in too, so we can help you out, because we have a precious few minutes left of airtime, like 4.5 minutes. And I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, same place. How about 10 a.m.? Should we make a date for a little pregame party? Are we up for it? While you're getting the festivities ready to go, while you're getting everything ready, maybe putting out the decor, or arranging the banquet table full of all the goodies to feast on, or whatever it is that your game day entails. Or if you could care less and you just like to shop and that's it, and you just want to shop a big Sunday, which will be my last day to do this sale with you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Saved a lot of special pieces for tomorrow for our big Sunday flagship show anyway, so it's always good. You never want to miss a Sunday. But again, $49.99. Here's the one everyone's asking about, the 213. I agree. For your bang for your buck, it's here. I think that's where you go. For the most bang for your dollar, it's the big 213. It's going to be a nearly 4 carat overall carat weight. Yes. Ruby, sapphire, emerald, panther ring. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That one's $9.99, by the way. And let me go ahead and grab that for you and try it on again. Good choice on that Panther ring. It's 112-7445. That was the one that was really tiny in the size. It's just not something I'm going to be able to slide on my ring finger. It's a 4, but here's what it looks like now. We're going to size it for you, so please don't let that be intimidating. But there's how it looks from one direction. Let me pop it on over this way so you can really see the face facing your direction. There it is. So that's the Panther piece we had earlier. Earliest the one we started with today. It's got the 18 karat gold, rubies, sapphires. Does have a few emeralds and diamonds as well in the eyes. That one's 18 karat gold. It's $9.99. It's really only $8.89 and change. There's our yellow diamond. Here's the Panther ring up close. So that one may be gone, but it's interesting. It is mostly rubies and sapphires then as it comes up top. Gives you a few of those emeralds extra, and then the diamonds are in the eyes. We don't even have a carat weight on those diamonds, so they are free. I'll take some free diamonds all day long. And that one's, again, $8.89 and change. And then we go back to our 213 because that Panther ring may be verifying as we speak. So is this one the 213 mega diamond? It does. It just looks like a 3 carat. I've illustrated that for you time and time again today, how this 213 is looking and facing up like a 3 carat plus. It's our 213 elongated oval. It has the big diamond weight with it at $179. It's finished on the inside. It's 2 minutes left together today. And that is a fabulous piece of jewelry. It'll really be $88.99 if you'd like to get it. Why not at this point when you've got a yellow diamond that is natural, that is the values on yellow diamonds are going through the roof, and there's no stopping it. How would it stop? How is it even going to plateau when you've got no real high quality stones being actively mined, when you've got so much of the world turning their attention towards lab grown faux? This is just a whole different deal. Yes, go ahead. Blue zircon drops. Oh boy, I don't know. Let me see if I have time to find them and bring them out. I have got them here, luckily. Here we go. Blue zircon drops. Let me just put them in front of your eyes here so we don't have to take our eyes off that yellow diamond quite yet either. I will show you as fast as I can here these beautiful blue zircon earrings. They're just princess cut perfection. They really are. They feel regal. They're aptly named. They're the blue zircon earrings we had earlier today. There's a look at your 2 match blue zircons. We're down to our final 50 seconds. We'll be here as we go off the air. So after we go off the air, you can still dial in and we'll take your call. These are 6069 and those are down to $19.99 and they're in the platinum. So congrats if you get them. They will be $17.79 at checkout. I want to remind you again, I will see you back here tomorrow at the same time, 10 o'clock to 1. That's Pacific AM, 10 a.m. That's 1 p.m. Eastern when we kick off the show. We have 3 hours and it is going to be our pregame pre-party. So I hope to see you all back here tomorrow. We're going to have a very exciting show for you. And thank you again for shopping today. Thank you for watching and being here and spending a little time with us on this Saturday. It always means so much. And if you have any questions, we'll be here after we go. Which one? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, everybody. We're taking calls, so please call us. We'll be here online if you need more time. I'm Lauren Blair. Danny's tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.